Warning: the following content may not be suited for younger or sensitive audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dreams are made of...
So,
Hi, Craig. I
who
love
would like to recap?
you. Oh, in Post Max, please hydrate.
I can.
I can.
Post Max, if you don't drink a monster within the next 30 seconds, I will
Okay.
give you
Surprising.
water.
The fight with one of the generals happened, and
I know. Max is
people fucking died.
Tell that to
It wasn't,
Kirsten. Tell that to Kirsten about monsters.
It wasn't really the generals. You guys were just fighting Gathering Dawn, but
Yeah. Yeah, Gathering Dawn.
Oh.
Yep.
Kirsten is
well,
muted.
people still fucking died.
Kirsten, at that event that I was doing,
That's
by the way,
main thing
I did
happened.
manage to
Majority of the
snag
session
you
was
like
just combat.
5 different flavors of monster.
Now I decided yeah, I'm just saying majority of the stuff was just combat, so there's less to really say. Then it talks of the majority of the party, Bluma asking if the party is willing to kill Corsandus if needed to, if they couldn't do an option to.
All right, you guys go.
Bring him down without killing them. And Nihilus is basically in a mental breakdown.
Bluma's not helping.
But that's basically what happened.
Decisions have been made, and I do not regret them.
Was employed by Aelith. Well, then there was something that happened at the beginning.
Oh yeah, the fight. They were Max had the whole plan of Cable taking a hit for Nihilus, but the party was just basically
beating the shit out of the monster.
Yeah.
And then Max like,
Bluma mentally tortured them, and then Astro just basically erased them.
Exactly.
Except for one, Juliana got spared because Max told us.
Well, the thing is, you couldn't really say spared. She's the only one that came out alive, but she's the only one that came out alive with pure depression.
I did confirm to a couple people though that Juliana was not grabbed by a specific god. She was actually
a couple more things
grabbed
that happened,
by a different dimension.
Such as at the beginning of session, there was a talk with Aelith between Orc and Aelith.
Yeah, whatever happened to her? That's up. She's having a good place to go.
Anyway, so Mist, if you can take your DM inspiration. If you already have one, you can give it to someone else.
I have one. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
I got some plans.
Just fucking Nova Bomb.
Yeah, I do too. I have a lot of plans.
Right.
You'll be excited for it.
Miss,
you'll love it.
Quick question next. Are we going to be taking a long rest right after that whole situation, or?
I imagine you would be.
Yeah, because by the time the fight ended was like nighttime, right?
Yeah, she's gone. She's out of this world.
Okay, yeah. So literally. I'm guessing we're starting off in the morning.
Because it's.
Oh wait, Miss, you left out the most important detail. When we were going along, Nihilus felt a punch in his gut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got punched in the gut.
And
no, he
Nihilus,
didn't. The other one did.
I said he felt.
I was like,
one more thing did happen.
Didn't
Orc
really
last
get to
session
sleep
also
well.
got a little angry with everyone just
as
arguing
you just
all
kept
the time.
feeling random pains throughout the
that
night.
Was all.
More like the worst ones besides the gut punch was it felt like someone was taking fire to the sides of your feet.
Looks like they're bombastic side eye.
So kibble, there's also that, but
there's also kibble, but we're focusing on the fact that it feels like you're getting tortured right now. So you don't know what's happening with that, but it doesn't feel good.
And groans of pain.
You get a short rest and an exhaustion point.
I was actually about to ask that. Like, did he get one?
Yep.
So what Nihilus is gonna do, because he's gonna be that fucker, he's gonna look at Bloom as like, Did you do anything to me last night?
No.
I feel like I've been tortured for 8 hours.
And waterboarded.
And waterboarded at some point, which that doesn't make fucking sense.
Would Nihilus even know what waterboarding is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was not. That was not me.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, you know what's happening, don't you?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Also, I have a quick question for you.
What?
Because Oric basically did not let anybody answer. Since you have 2 people on your kill list, is that going to stop you? Or what are you going to be doing?
That's none of your concern, Bluma. The only concern is you helping me with the werewolf.
My concern is dealing with Chrysanthemum and whatever the f going on, because
you know the
everybody's
plan,
emojis.
And you better stick with it. And if you bring up that whole debate again, I'm going to end it.
It's a
I'm
common
sick
form of torture.
and tired of it.
You know, I was gonna add, you should literally let me question stuff. But either way, I got an idea to. So.
Nyla saying this with bags under his eyes. Fun.
Do you want to hear me out?
I'm waiting.
I've got in touch with a part of myself recently, so I want to try something.
Mm-hmm.
But I need somebody to help present it. Care to help me?
How am I going to help you?
I mean, it's best if I show it, so. Quick question that's a bit random here. How do you like to have facial expressions like every other?
I don't give a shit.
Great. She puts hand on his social.
Bluma, there's a reason why I cover my ears.
I mean, do you want? I was just asking.
Yes, and I answered. I'm sorry if I came off aggressive. I'm just really irritated from yesterday and last night. And also, we should probably tell everyone about what I felt, because I feel like we should probably help them if we can.
Then let's wait on what I'm going to be doing right now to show. Wake up. Also, you need to sleep.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Oh, for one, you're caring.
Yeah, because you're literally the front line. I'm not. Either way, let's wake everybody up.
Okay, and I guess we go do that.
Well, I imagine that majority people are probably already starting to stir or up.
You know, I would ask Astro, the wizard, for magical aid, but he's not here. So I'm going to go to the next best option. Or Kane.
The catnap. Literally go get the spell.
No, you're not understanding what I'm talking. Hey, Silver!
Silver! Right, what?
And he shall appear.
Sorry, Silver.
You're also loud as well.
Take a breather, dude.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Also rip any headphone user.
I just hear Placid Silver. I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
Oh.
Okay, rip headphone users.
Okay, so. Okay,
always showing up right when you're needed.
Okay, I'm gonna need to like lower the volume on you specifically, Silver. Your volume just grew.
Jesus!
Silver,
Fucking Christ, that's loud! Oh no!
So basically, Silver, Nihilus was just talking
Why
about
is
how he
that
felt
so
like he was
loud?
tortured last night and also
Oh my
waterboarded.
god! Oh! Dude,
Because, you know,
these are my
the Soule
headphones!
scenario.
My headphones are like 5 feet away from the mic! Oh my god! Why? Give me a fucking second. Holy shit.
You already asked Jabluma. She said no, so don't worry.
Bro, I've been muted this entire time. I've been speaking.
So, honestly,
Okay, try it now.
He's just gonna ask.
That is much better.
So I guess you're going there.
Next, can you?
Yeah, you didn't.
So,
you didn't show up during.
Basically,
at this
do
time.
you remember how Nihilus has a counterpart that can feel his pain? That counterpart is currently being
Gandalf does
tortured,
not
and
show
Nihilus
up when
can
he's
feel the pain.
wanted, only when he's needed.
And he could basically got shit sleep because of it.
And I have a exhaustion point.
I wouldn't say shit sleep. He got no sleep.
He got a short rest.
So, Nihilus. Actually, no. Nihilus gonna ask the casters and say. So, do any of you have a spell or whatever that could possibly
thinking he was actually
counterpart?
waterboarded? So, okay.
No.
Also, I'm asking Kane.
So I assume you're going to Astral instead of Ore
too. By the way, when I say
I feel like you guys have some
I don't
context
think so.
that
So
I
Zoe
am
would
not
stay
aware
silent.
of. So that's I am very confused as to what's going on right now. Yes.
I
see.
I have
fine.
it taken
I'll
care
walk
of.
home. Okay.
And Kane
That
is
is
going
fair.
to walk over and cast Greater Restoration on you.
Okay.
I mean, Canon would have worked.
Honestly, it's
not
better
that could
option than
fight.
anyone else
Well,
has right
that's
now.
a lie. I could probably. When it comes to finding something,
Question: what are the risks? Because we're still gonna need to fight Sandus and being down the person
that I could perform, and it may knock me
something
out for a few
going
days, but I could definitely do something
tits
like
up.
that.
Wouldn't that be a good idea?
But first, do you want me to do anything about your exhaustion?
Well, this is the first time out of ever since we've known him.
And Astral's going to
I'd rather deal with it now.
Astral's going
Find
to
him,
speak
help
up
him,
and
and
say,
who knows, maybe he'll be able to help us too, or them.
I
I
might
don't
have
know.
something, but I'm not sure. If
Oh, you probably about a week or so. Ish.
If you have a counterpart, that most likely means your minds are linked.
Sure.
And I can probably find where the other mind is coming from.
So, quick question.
It'd be funny if Astral finds some memories of Zealous that Nihilus doesn't know. That'd be really funny.
So I have a proposal. I've learned something that could help us out with the whole thing with Corsandis, since you guys are so adamant.
Well, we can't necessarily fight Corsandis if
keeping him
Nihilus
alive.
is out for the count because he keeps getting
I have something that could help.
Tortured.
But I want to show you.
Didn't you say that you wanted to coat the weapons and the poison? That was
Max, how far are we away from
something
last time?
else?
Something else that could aid in that.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, who wants to be my test subject?
I will need you. I will.
Actually, maybe not.
Will
me,
need you to be
I just
asleep for me
realized.
to do this. So
Yeah.
let us travel for the day, and when we rest for the night, I will do it.
We're thinking of plans for Cassandra's son.
Oh yeah.
Why is that?
Because Zenith was a part of Corsandes' army, and they are basically controlled not to attack him. So that's also another thing we need to get through.
But okay, so wait. I think I have a solution. How is that connection with Corsandes and you? Like, how is that? Does it work? Are you like under obedience?
Well, when it comes to Zenith and I, we won't even be able to fight Corsandes. So, yeah. Yeah, we still haven't found out a solution to fix that, by the way.
Okay, I got two options. One is a test
that
will only show when the time is right.
But it's hard
when we actually do it because we can't really. And the other is just to show can't do that. You're
in the
willing
next
to
7
be.
days.
It's not
Jesus
to be painful.
Christ! So many fucking things that have to do with people's minds. Like,
just show it.
And everyone just like looks at Astro and like, "Can you fix it?"
You agree to this?
I don't think this would.
Also, your mic.
Wait, who?
Also, your mic.
Okay, let me just. Let me see.
Well, we are programmed as a soldier not to attack our master, essentially. We're one of his creations, technically. So.
Okay, I'm back.
As it makes sense to me, at least.
Oh,
if we try to attack him, the hand, at least, tries to stop us from doing anything.
Okay, so. So,
No.
Alright, Zenith, I have one that could be a possible cure for that whole situation, and something else that will only show the power of what I'm referring to. Alright, Zenith, will you help me with this?
I've spent most of my life. Yeah, you are
cutting out a lot. We caught maybe like 5 words of that.
Well, it's more of a seeing if I could override that kind of obedience.
Ow! The leaving noise just like punched me. I can try.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at your pain, but it's
I did say
funny.
one.
Ow! I can't. I can't help
extremely dangerous.
This is going into
so loud.
Not of your face.
It's.
Everyone leave and then join it.
And
I turned.
Well, I did say it was an idea, and I have no guarantee to test it. Okay, then.
The thing that prevents us from attacking
Explain first,
Corsandes directly
because,
is not a magic thing.
I don't think you've kind of gotten it already.
What is it?
I've been a test subject most of my life.
From my research, the hand gives off a certain pheromone that prevents us from attacking him.
So, wouldn't that just mean
you can
just
override a soul
pluck up your nose? Yeah.
Not exactly.
Bluma?
It's more so you
I'm
would
going
have
to
to
warn
completely
you
sever your sense of smell.
That is not a good idea.
From your brain.
Because if you fuck with my soul, you're fucking with organs.
If you sever them, you might end up just killing both of them.
Well, those are more hearing and seeing.
I think
It was nice to bring it up. It was a good suggestion, but
I mean, I got an option.
Let's not try it.
It's more temporary.
Also, how about let's start packing up and start heading out?
Alright, then let me just... Alright, just come here. Let me just do the thing I need to show everybody, okay?
Oh,
It's only gonna last for 2 minutes. Are you alright with this?
block your sniffer. That's
It's just a show or presentation that what can be done. Or I could do it more a physical presentation if you like.
you
With
have deafness and
Zenith.
blindness.
It's up to
right?
you. I'm asking
It's
you
not
to
explaining
because
what it is.
I get what you're talking about, but that sounds like a terrible idea. I could ruin your sense of smell forever.
Alright. Bloomer reaches out her hand towards Zenith. Take my hand. Just... It can only be activated with touch.
What is it? Is it going to...
Bloomer casts Bestow Greater Curse, and Zenith now has a -12 on strength. But she puts a caveat of just 2 minutes.
You know what? I want to get it over
Okay.
it with.
I mean,
Letting Oric get anywhere near something that might kill him.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Let me go stand over there.
So you got...
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Zenith? Let's have an arm wrestle. It's a simple strength. Just...
Why am I taking your hand?
Yes. Yeah.
Zenith's just gonna like put a claw in your hand.
No.
It's of the sheer size difference.
To
Probably.
show what I could do.
Or you could have,
Also-
also what happened. Which was
Yeah,
we
but
were.
I had...
If you say we didn't
Don't
ask,
worry.
we were trying to.
Wait, that's a
It's a
bestow
permanent
curse
thing if I decided to, but it's only can last for 2 minutes.
A -12.
What did you do?
What the fuck?
Wait,
Because, by the way,
Max,
the only reason Zenith is able to actually stand is Zenith is crumbling in his armor at the moment, because that's the only reason he can stay in it. So,
Your mic.
Your mic is-
Astral recognize
Yeah,
this?
your
stuff?
mic is
Because he
fucking
does
dying.
have-
Jesus.
I
And
thought
Okay.
he
Astral's like,
started.
Pluma, did you just do that to settle a fucking
Bro started-
score?
Bro started speaking in tongues.
Bro,
Then why
started-
did you cast it?
Bro, summoning something.
Bro, summoning a fucking demon.
Why not
The-
just...
The curse goes.
You
Yeah.
could have
The
just
curse goes away.
told us about it.
What did you cast?
Someone
Yeah,
piss
greater
off me.
restoration. And it works.
Max,
It works.
Max. The spells in Pathfinder don't have that as a thing to remove it.
Yes, but this
Yes,
is
I can
but-
always
D&D.
just get rid
Yeah,
of it.
but since we're bringing it over into a
Please,
D&D
get rid of
setting,
it.
it
I
does
can't breathe.
transfer
Okay.
over.
So you can cope with that.
I was just asking because I wasn't told about this.
Bro, it sounded like he started casting a spell.
Jesus Christ,
That is
Silver.
hilarious.
So let's go back to your normal mic.
Get in. Go
Go to your normal mic, man.
go get a
Go back
new
to your
mic.
normal mic.
We don't
he's
need
casting greater
Satan
restoration,
in this
but his
chat.
mic-
Nah, I will be honest. For half a second, I thought whatever he was casting was
I
like a
thought he
voice
started
magic
speaking
spell.
tongues.
And in the spells, it says you speak.
Oh,
voice.
shit.
Oh
Silver.
my god! Please stop. So
Wait.
I thought he just had a like funny.
Silver,
mic
tell me when you
setting.
switch mics, because
Better?
I have to meet you right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
What the fuck?
While he's
Great
doing
restoration.
that, I'm gonna have Zill talk to Kane real quick.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
Zill is going to turn to Kane after ignoring that whole debacle that just happened. Kane,
Uh, yes.
I were to say remove your scent magically
I thought
for a
So,
period.
Silver,
Would that
go back to
possibly
your
help
normal mic,
with
please.
It's
the
I love you, Chris.
problem with Corsandus?
Go get a new mic.
Depends on if the hand is able to recognize that there is a spell casted and it's not like a physical mutilation, then it can always cast a
So did
spell
I.
or dismiss it.
He literally
So
started
that
speaking
would
void
rely on
magic.
whether or not it's familiar with void magic.
And can. I mean,
I
it
do
can't
want to.
get rid of
Kirsten, I was
the
with
effects
you. I was
of a
like, is he
drug.
casting a void
I
spell?
just want to say that Nihilus is packing up everything and putting on a cart while everyone's talking.
Well, I mean, there is magic that could just restore yourself from a drug, right? There's a
Yes.
thing called Lesser Restoration that does that. That's one of the weakest spells ever. No, I'm pretty sure it's a range spell.
Let me check.
But either way,
Shit.
this is an idea.
It is
fifth
touch.
level.
Greater Restoration
Yeah.
is touch.
Yeah, both lesser and greater restoration are touch.
Alright. Yeah, so Zenith will need to be doing some stuff long range instead of being close.
What about a
Silver, you
drug?
good? Is your mic okay now?
It's been Discord's birthday for the past month, bro.
Silver?
Fair enough.
Okay. We're gonna go back to muting.
That's true, but Greater Restoration is also a touch spell,
So,
isn't it? I think it is.
Oh,
I can't remember.
excuse me. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Role play among yourselves.
So that's my plan. We could.
So that would require for
that could work.
whoever's in the fight to
And
get close.
let's see here. I could, if I'm able to get close to Corsandus, I can at least do that whole thing on him, make him weaker.
One question.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he a monk?
Oh, it's Discord's birthday. I haven't been on PC.
So, like, question
Aren't those fuckers dexterous or whatever?
Oh, I've already
but
made
that's the
that
thing.
stuff.
If I'm able to at least touch him, I could remove his ability to be that dexterous. Also, I got.
But that does require getting up close and personal with him.
And last time you did, you got hit with that shadow shit, and it cut me when I tried to help you with that.
If I can find a drug
Does he have magic by any
cuts off
chance?
the sense of smell,
The hand.
then maybe it'll work.
Yes, the hand, and I guess you could count his abilities, but they aren't really magic.
So, I just remembered something. Didn't Idris said that he knows how to help Corsandus?
He does.
Yes, but we don't know how he can. We don't know if he needs to talk, do a spell, or something.
Well,
Idris had a foot had a foot out in our world, had a foot in our world, and a foot in the pocket dimension that Corsandus has. So, if anyone can help him, it is most likely Idris, and we have to trust that Idris is doing his job on his side.
The question is, what is he doing? Is he attacking his willpower, or... Because I'm not sure if I could stack this.
Don't need to worry about that right now. We just need to trust that Idris is doing it.
Right.
We just need to weaken Corsandus enough to get to the hand.
And then Idris will handle it once we weaken it.
Does putting him into sleep work?
I don't think that would work.
Yeah, because I could do that for a while too.
I feel like he's possibly immune to being put to sleep magically.
Or at least the hand will make him such.
Didn't he?
I'm just putting a limb out there. That was a good idea, though. That was a good idea.
I mean, does the hand get weaker if Corsandus gets weaker?
Also, the card's packed. So whenever you guys are ready, and I was just going to get on the cart.
We should get going.
Alright. Also, Nihilus, I gotta speak with you on the route.
Well, I'm always in the driver's seat, so
And
Ooh, that's certainly a photo. Anyway, moving on.
I'm sorry, what?
don't
What?
Worry, don't worry about it.
Sorry, I was just trying to exist in my Pinterest feed, and my Pinterest feed has gone to shit. I can't say it's gone to shit, but you know.
at the very least,
Moving on.
Moving on.
SFW campaign, guys.
Miss, you can't say shit.
I can.
Anyway.
No, you're.
I just assumed we were going this entire time. Yeah.
So you guys get on the move, and it's a pretty gloomy and dark day. It's not, I mean, kinda sucks.
Speaking of kind of sucks, Max, how is Nihilus feeling?
It seems you've
Oh,
been
goodness.
given,
Boy.
or your counterpart has been given a moment of respite.
Now you sit there and think about what you have done.
Exactly. So Max.
Nihilus is depressed, so he might need an
was the joke.
espresso.
Man doesn't like coffee.
Moo.
But
The question is, so
The
do we know
by the way.
what?
Wait,
Do we know what
Oops.
Corsandis is?
That was an accident.
Weak to
Fix.
or resistance to?
Nope. Yes.
I love
so much fucking
much
better.
better, man. We don't have to worry about Satan coming into the chat anymore.
Damn, no demons today.
Anywho, Nihilus says, no idea. You can ask that to Idris whenever he gets here. Or whenever he shows up. I don't fucking know it.
Max, would I remember anything about, like, Corsandis? Like, his weaknesses and stuff?
Oh.
Not really. I mean, you knew Corsandis' mortal weaknesses.
Yeah.
You don't know if those still apply.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, he was just basically every other tiefling, or any other tiefling.
Yeah.
It was just a dude.
Driving cars.
Peter parked
Oh.
car. Anyway.
Is this any better?
That is much.
Exactly.
Bro, I thought it was a mic effect and you were casting
Got
some,
my other
like,
mic.
voice magic spell. And you
Yeah,
thought it was just, like, a
same,
fun
man.
little thing. And then you were
POV.
just kept talking and I was like, great restoration, that's not... Oh, this is your mic wigging out.
POV. No, POV. Astro sent you to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, no. Fuck it. I'll send you the clip,
Astral
dude.
Scepter
I'll send you
send.
the clip of it once I edit this.
That was me, Silver.
No, just like what you guys need to do is just go and whisper. Just say whatever shit you want to say, and then Max just records it.
I have come to reap thy soul.
No, you sound so much better, dude. You don't understand.
No.
Hey, if
Moving
we ever
on.
need demonic noises, I know which mic to grab now, so you know.
Anywho, we should
anyway.
probably move on.
So, as you guys
Listen.
are moving deeper and deeper into these woods and you're heading toward Leistein, it seems like, I mean, like I said, it's a gloomy day. The cloud coverage is even like hiding the breach at this point. It looks like it's going to fucking storm.
But it
hasn't.
Max, like,
it
you
hasn't
should
stormed
100%
yet.
use that, like
So-
in your videos for just like spell effects. Like if you want
As you
your
guys
monster to have like a
are
spell effect,
continuing
you
in
just
these
use
woods,
that
it
audio.
seems to be getting darker.
Just
Like as you go into the woods, because the trees are getting denser.
What's like now that I fixed it, it's probably not
I
gonna do
cast
that
cantrip,
again.
dancing
Like, but that was
mites,
probably just a one-time thing.
on
But still,
Calypso and the cart.
well, it's
Okay.
like this like these mics are the same brand, but the other one is much bigger. I don't know. That's usually the better one. I don't know why it's not working well.
Would any of you like to roll a perception check?
Sure, why not?
Always.
All of you can roll it.
Yeah. We wouldn't have this. We wouldn't have those that don't have a night vision or
Oh my.
dark vision. We won't have a disadvantage.
They would not have disadvantage because of the dancing lights.
Yes. This was that. No worries, Silver. I was the exact same way.
Oh no.
You too?
18.
Nihilus is
Well,
sad.
can all of us roll it or just some of us?
No, well, 16 is not that bad.
So
Who has
My
the high?
man's sad.
everyone with a 15 and up does not see anything.
Wait a minute.
15
What?
and up. And Astral, as you are casting a glance to this dark forest, you hear laughter.
Okay, need to roll this
I
plus 9 with
hadn't
advantage.
actually pulled up Astral's sheet yet, but let me do that real quick. Okay, I got it.
You hear laughter.
Laughter?
And it's a very familiar laughter, like it's a child's laughter.
I haven't.
And in
I
between,
forgot
like
to
the
give myself a
bramble,
feat
you
for
swear
the
you
12th
see
level.
the
Hold on.
No,
fur,
not
like the
1d29.
fur of your daughter, like your daughter, go like running in between the bramble, as if she's playing a game.
14.
Man, we all rolled crap.
And up?
That means Astral is it.
What's going on?
Oh, you don't want to have advantage.
You pulled a Levi. Okay,
That would make sense. She's like, she's far, back in the city, and how the hell can be here faster than us?
Lork, what were you asking? Where are you on the map?
Oh God.
That is the gods, not the map.
oh no.
So you guys,
And
we were
Honestly,
Laystone.
as
you guys
was just gonna like
are
stand up in the
currently,
cart and kind of like
in
he was sitting in the front. He's gonna
Scarrow
go
and
to the back of the
sea
cart and kind of look out the back to see if he can see.
Where
of
is that?
Empire of Cadia.
Okay.
And he's just like,
Huh?
No. You guys are a couple miles away. You guys are a couple miles away from the bleed. The bleed is the lower half of the continent.
Oh, when you say C, I thought you were
Someone-
like the actual C, not the letter C.
Oh
From
no,
the
I would have
map.
been like,
Okay.
you're between this and the ocean.
Hey, Max, where are we on the map? Where are we on the map, Sir TM?
You only saw that one time.
Oh, fun.
Well,
No.
does Bluma? Does like it recognize her like anything of
So we aren't in the Fae,
Well, I mean-
the bleed right now, are we?
You guys, I mean, yeah, there are phenomena like this that you guys experienced, but this is not anything like you've experienced. I mean, there's no wrong feeling of the mimic. There's no song of the false hydra. There's just silence of this forest and the wildlife.
And okay, thank you, Max. And yeah, I saw what you did there. So
can I
hoping
do
we've,
an Arcana?
Yes, you can do it on a chrono check.
But anyway, like Max, does he see it again, or did he only see it that one time?
Yeah. Please roll. Sure.
And he's going to say something strange is going on in this forest.
I mean, if he rolled bad, that...
Max says, does Astral recognize a phenomena like this? That's what I thought.
Nerd.
I heard feeding of the other side of my chest.
I'm gonna wait for everyone else to roll.
I'm not rolling.
Wow, that's a 16.
None of you feel all of you that rolled an Arcana check, none of you feel anything.
What is Max's quote again?
What about the nature check?
Oric, you can't tell anything's wrong.
Also do one.
So,
can I roll a nature check?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, does
Will that be
feel
helpful
anything
at all
like
out of character?
anything small, like something's there, or is just a pure nothing?
You feel life all around you. You feel
the
voles running under the ground. You feel the owls asleep in the trees. You can tell. You can feel every ant that's wandering the ground.
How do you have a +8? Oh, Skill Monkey. That's right.
Skill Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Skill Monkey.
24 for nature.
You would, because the Empire is very well known for its its forests.
Detect life. Can I cast detect life?
Not necessarily.
That's what I'm trying
It's
to
not
figure out.
really
What does detect life get me?
It expands. It's expansive, but it doesn't really have anything to be named for, so no one's bothered to name it.
Astro, if you see another...
You said we're
Astro, if you see that
like
again...
under the sea, like between sea
and also,
and
was it
Scarrow,
like
right?
spiritual looking, or how did it look?
Okay. I did want to ask... When I'm certain we have our own copy of the map. Is this forest on that map?
But that would make sense for her to be here. She's back at... what was that place again?
Tavington.
Depending on where we're on the map, can I pinpoint
either Tavington or
what
Haven's Reach?
forest
I can't
we're
remember.
currently in? Like, does it have a name?
I think it was Tavington.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Max is like, it's the Lost Woods, like, you motherfucker. It just looked... I only caught the tail end of her fur, but... I know it was her. I know that voice.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Our character sugar cube.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was
Tavington.
What the fuck?
But and Ash was just like, we just need to keep moving. And the Ashwood, he just goes back to sit down. He visibly looks like he visibly looks very downtrodden.
was just giving me
I'd have to say, like, downtrodden, horse puns. But he is not visibly shaken, but he is visibly
But no
somewhat
examples you've
disturbed
seen, but
by this, by
never
seeing
mind.
this.
No, not many. No, that for the examples you've seen is what she said.
Want a
The
lollipop?
examples you've seen. That's what she said.
It's the last thing I need right now, but thank you.
What else have you seen?
Sitting there like, oh. One
Bloomer, I know better
it's
than
alright.
anyone that removing people's emotions
Not fun
always
to
backfires.
not remember who you are.
Why did... Never mind.
And I thank you for the suggestion, but just remember,
You really do.
please remember that always backfires.
Had nothing to do with
Oh,
the
that
conversation,
reminds me.
yet you
I
brought
need
it
to
up.
call Elise.
Check it.
How many examples? You want me to tell you all of them?
Yeah, maybe you should, Levi.
That was
Yeah. Max, clip that.
Mm.
Max, editing this, clip that.
Okay.
Please.
I've done it over 150 times.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, any ideas
It's
of
not fun being a psychopath.
I mean, someone else can always roll another perception check.
You know what, Max? Sure, why
You're
not? I'm
going
gonna
to have
use
to
my
stop using
sniffer.
that as an excuse.
Let me know what you see.
Bloomus can try to help by where he's getting look. She's getting recast dancing
No,
towards that direction.
I was going to smell,
Okay.
and I already get advantage on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like Levi, just out of like, just leave like.
You
26
don't
out of
see
50.
anything.
Well, keep my.
It
Smell.
just looks like a normal forest.
He's smelling.
Yeah, smell. You don't smell anything. It's just a normal forest.
Max,
Damp.
you should put that on the
woody,
soundboard.
earth.
Nice smells.
Yeah.
Reminds me of home. Sob.
Yes.
But anyway.
Sure.
So I'm done with Astral. Like, if anyone wants to do anything, like I'm done with him for now. Unless someone wants to
Are
talk
you using
to
a?
him.
Are you choosing a charge in your Again, you just see a normal forest. You see no trace of your daughter. And yes, if you're using a charge of your sword, yes, or whatever you have to give yourself disadvantage, yes. Blind
I just
yourself.
realized I can have Zoe give people not disadvantage, but like
No, we're level
make them
12,
like
Eli.
subtract a 1d4 from
26,
every
wow.
roll. Well, well, actually, I could
Max,
give someone
can I roll again?
disadvantage if I like deafen them, probably.
I mean, that doesn't really affect their eyes.
Yeah.
Well, you said I could. That's but.
A little bit of shit
Can I
in the
Arcana check
corner.
to also use blindness for that
Max,
spell?
can I roll again?
Or just use the words blindness.
Can I give
Well, no,
myself
because it's a
disadvantage
cantrip,
and roll
so I
again?
can just. And it's like not.
We're
I
catching
mean,
on.
you did it like with what you did. You can affect any sense you want.
Okay,
That is a
cool.
Wrong character.
24, but
Anyone want to be blinded for a moment, or lose their
Good.
sniffer or whatever sense? Cool. Okay.
I don't have anything
would-
to do that, Max.
Okay. It would be a wisdom saving throw, but I'm assuming you're just gonna fail. Okay.
Zil just walks up and just
Um,
covers their eyes
yeah,
like,
it
okay.
It
Try
lasts
it
for
now.
1 minute, so. As well as technically, you are gonna take 1d6 psychic damage.
Well, that would
Damn,
only
6
that would
psychic
only
but
do
like that's nothing.
that would only do
Of course, I rolled fucking
like
6.
sound based things.
You
Astral, you had one job.
I was
Levi, because I'm just gonna be completely honest. Being
You-
blinded
You know,
is
I
you're
will
not gonna see
volunteer.
anything, even if
Like,
you
I will
get below the
volunteer.
DC.
I
To
realized
just
that
like
like right
fucking
after I
blind.
did
because
it.
Astral saw
I
the
realized
first
that
one. I
literally
just
right
want to
after
see
I
if
did
he
it.
could
I
see
was
it
like, I
again.
probably should not have done that sense, but none of the other senses would have
Yeah, I'm just gonna
helped
willingly
either. I
fail. Like,
realized.
I can't see.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna go
And
away.
Well, that's all. He could still like hear something.
I'm gonna
He just wasn't seeing
give
anything.
myself.
So I don't know.
Actually, no.
fighting
Now it's gonna turn around. He's like, "What are you two doing?"
Testing something. Astral's
Aren't you
looking.
trying to
Astral
blind them?
looking. Astral looking around, unable to see because he's
Why
completely
am I
blind.
now getting good
Why
stuff?
are
Can't you
you-
just blind them?
Why
Yes,
did
maybe.
you do that?
Oh,
We were
Still,
testing
no,
something.
for the money? Nah.
He
But-
I'm not doing
volunteered.
it.
Astral!
Oh, no,
Astral, why
Lucky.
did you?
Please, Lucky.
Just
All right, I'll
they
do it.
realize
I
that.
don't have
Lucky.
He'll
Lucky.
be blind for only a minute. He's fine.
Well, you
We'll
should have
try
taken
Goes away
the
again.
for a
last
minute.
level up.
You casters are weird. No offense.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm still getting feats.
That's a 16, but you know. Oh no, it's a below 15, so I don't think it matters.
Then best to just. Then.
I heard your sister in the
Yeah.
background. It was funny.
Calypso, would you please?
she continues.
Astral. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Oric?
We are testing a hypothesis.
Nay.
Oric, would you mind explaining me what you did?
Well, I noticed that
I heard you talking shit.
whenever I saw what I did,
Oh
it
god,
sort of
last thing
just
I want to do
happened
is
out of the
insult
corner of my
LS
eye. I
mother.
wasn't looking for
Oh
it.
god.
They don't have much,
Astral.
So
actually.
it's more of a thing.
Well,
I have a
fun-
quick
It
question
seems
for
like it
you.
happens when you're not looking for it.
Astral, I have a question for you. What type of effects does remove emotions?
Regardless of this, we should just keep moving through this.
What's the
forest.
effect of
Now,
removing
listen,
someone's
I would
emotions?
suggest you speed up a little bit.
Nay.
Nay. like fucking Calypso just turns around and just says, "Boy, what the fuck did you just say?
Alright,
What did you just say about my mother?"
For
Yeah.
a lot of sorcerers, that is true. It depends on where their magic comes from. Since
Yeah,
most sorcerers
'cause-
come from their soul, it would. Wizards, you don't really need an emotional component.
They have a
Yeah,
father.
you-
He's dead.
If how you
It's
got
a
your
mother-like
magic was
relationship,
emotional, you
okay?
need one. If it wasn't, you don't.
But anyway,
It's-
what's up?
Yeah.
It is true,
It's-
but
this is
it
Bluma.
depends on the spellcaster.
Yeah. Such as myself and you.
Say that one more time.
Yes. It applies in different ways, yes.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I'm saying.
Yeah.
First of all,
Because
Yeah.
it depends on how their magic works.
you would
That's what Zoe was
severely
saying.
limit their ability to cast magic, as I've noticed in this dimension that magic heavily relies on emotions, and you take them away, it will severely dampen their ability, if not completely get rid of it.
It was a punishment.
Well, it's just,
Kind of. Nihilus sort
Max,
of. But
Max, didn't you say it applies? Max, didn't you
magic.
say specifically it applies to every single caster?
No one knew that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Astro just says, "Well, yes, it's, well, yes, I'm not saying that like, well, I'm saying that all magic is fueled by emotions, no matter how you cast it. And if you are rid of them, then you have no fuel.
Isn't that what that book was telling us about the Path of Silence?
Yes, the Path of Silence, that's what it was called. If you are ever rid of your magic, you must walk the Path of Silence to get it back.
Conclude the information.
Luma, maybe
I
you should
hope-
trust
Yes,
Astral's
I hope
view on
none of
this,
us have to
considering
do
he's
that,
the expert in
although
this.
I am assuming one of us will have to eventually.
I don't really think you need an expert to understand that fucking with someone's
Foreshadowing.
emotions is probably a bad idea.
There goes
but anyway, in Astral Descent,
yeah, that's why I kind of shot it down.
Regardless of this, it's and he looks back to Bloom and just says,
"Hey, Matt.
Even if that was not the case, it is still not a good idea to remove someone's emotions.
Yes.
As you remove the ability for them to perceive the world around them. If they cannot have emotion, then they cannot have logic. As logic
He's tucked away in your sleeve.
An emotion.
Huh?
He's tucked away in your sleeve.
Alright, now I was gonna say, Driknoth, are you good?
A quick question, has that thing even eaten ever since?
Oh no, he does. I make sure he's fed.
He currently, he peeks his head out of the sleeve.
Especially
and, he's got a piece of bread in his mouth that's, the size of his entire head.
That's not...
What a good boy.
I'm not sure how it feels comfortable.
Emotions are very cool.
And, sorry, just one question. Did Bluma say that was her plan for herself?
Our character Max, don't you fucking dare.
Then, yeah.
I will go on a warpath.
I think you have your next target.
I already have my next target.
I don't like that's much insinuating.
Cameron, you know who my next target is.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Uh-huh.
Is my brain being dumb? Can you DM it to me because I dead ass forgot?
Bro, I literally told you and Levi in call earlier.
Oh,
anyway, moving on. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Welcome to the show, people.
Who would like to roll another perception check? This session's going to be a lot of perception checks, by the way.
No.
If you take a point of lucky, I'll allow you to take a perception check with disadvantage.
That's basically what you avoided on trying to do.
I got a 14.
I love who is.
I have +9, so I have really high wisdom, so it's my perception checks are gonna be kind of good no matter what. So it's like...
I got a 21.
Ooh, nice!
Not one, nine.
The one time we won a nat one.
Me hoping I think I know who it is.
I'm gonna
but
go
no,
to... I'm gonna do Zill first.
Okay.
Not one, baby.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I'm gonna go Zill, Nihilus.
Can I just fail it?
Zill.
Actually?
Orc.
Can I just
then
fail the perception?
That was times9 though.
Anyway. We noticed. We noticed.
Okay, I was just making sure you knew, Max.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So.
We're all getting really
Zill?
good. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a 14.
You see nothing.
Wait,
Sorry.
if I just don't use,
Sorry,
if I just
someone
don't
DM'd
use
me.
Oric's path, then I'm good.
God damn it! Oh, natural one. Natural one.
Wait.
Anyway. Anyway, Kirsten.
It's
So-
not times 9. Well, it was a natural one.
As
It would
Zill
have
is
been
looking
10,
through the tree line,
unless you want me to reroll it.
you see a glimpse of gray fur, but when you catch it as a glimpse again, it's white, and you see kind of some blue hues to it.
Yes, I know. It would
in
have been
certain
10.
areas.
Uh-huh.
As well as it seems this person is wearing some very dark armor.
Uh-huh. Max, do I recognize this person?
You do.
Uh-huh. Who do
You
I
recognize? You realize you saw a glimpse of Idris.
Yeah. No idea.
Soule proceeds to jump out the cart.
No, she knows that's not fucking him.
Zenith
no
and
way.
Orc. I need a wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
I got Kirsten to do it.
So,
Zenith
and Orc, you see very clearly, you see Quincy. And she smiles at you warmly and turns to walk away, and you have the compulsion to follow her. And you are now both of you are now leaving the cart and walking into the forest.
No.
Can
I try to grab them?
Yeah, make a strength contest.
Oh,
Blue Musk can
Actually,
use
no, you can't grab them because you know who you see. You see the entirety of the Storm Guard, and they do the same fucking thing. And I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I got an idea. I can use 2 charges because it's a brand new day. I will have restock the charges for the spell slot for the command.
Fail.
I'm getting. So there's 3 people that failed it, right?
I don't know. There's only one person who failed it, and that's technically Levi. So that's just an umbrella one person. 13.
Yeah, like well.
That fails. And specifically, when I mean the entirety of the Storm Guard, Kibble is the one that's beckoning you to come join them.
I should not have failed.
Okay.
Bro.
I'm going.
And you now find yourself leaving the cart.
Okay.
Actually, I do.
Yeah. So I'm.
And Nihilus went to grab Orc, then he just walks off. I guess.
I will also say that Zenith and Orc and Nihilus are going in 2 very separate directions.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I use suit spell item to make it a 3rd level.
Okay.
And use the word return, so they come back to the cart.
Okay.
Oh wait.
All 3.
What if they take that the wrong way?
It's just saying come back.
Yeah, but
It is up to the player's discretion on how the characters interpret it, and I will also need a saving throw from the players.
okay. So what's the save?
21.
No.
What type of save is it?
Yeah, dumbass. Like what's the save?
Oh. Gotta pull up that.
It's probably Constitution.
No.
Is it
That doesn't make
Constitution
sense.
or Wisdom? Well, because it's a control thing.
It's either wisdom or intelligence, I feel like.
No, it just says wisdom.
Question: does it say charmed?
That's
Oh yeah, if you're immune to being charmed, you. I thought if you're immune to charm, you can't be affected by it.
Elves get advantage. Elves gets advantage. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, advantage.
So is it charmed?
No, because charms are charmed spells are charisma saving throws.
I mean,
yeah, but
it doesn't say anything about.
Okay.
Yeah, the only people that could basically go against it are undead, which are unaffected. They're the only ones.
21 in the past.
Yep. No, you cannot.
That's funny though.
I mean, I could always use lucky.
I'm actually gonna need you to roll wisdom saves for both of them.
We actually have been over this.
Also, I would be
no, it does not say true.
I'll drive you quick.
Yeah. Not by command.
I can have Zoe grab Orc. Like, she's ready to lunge for him. I'm just waiting for all the spells and the rolls to go through before I said something.
This is a command.
Shit. Exactly.
So Zenith snaps out of it, and Zenith, as you're like kind of blinking, and you hear Blooma's voice cut through all the static. You blink, and you see you see Quincy fade away. But you do wake up to see enough to see that orc is walking away from you.
I'm going to help you out here, Bluma, and I'm going to roll with
Make
my
a
lower
contested
wisdom
strength
though.
check.
And also want to mention, Bloom. Is Bluma close to Nihilus?
Oh, okay.
Well, he's walking off on the right side. The right side
No,
of the
like
cart.
I thought you just said the one.
when he started
Well,
to
there's
walk.
Zenith.
Was she close to him?
And
He
I'm
was near
begging and I'm
Astral,
hoping that
which
orc
Astral was
fails
near the back.
because honestly, I don't want to lose my little boy.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pull up Quinn's sheet. So give me a second.
Quinn's.
Orcs.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I was just immediately like, yes.
Anywho, so what did I miss? I heard Zenith broke free of it.
Yeah, Zenith broke free, but the other two literally met the DC.
And that's funny.
Okay, so orc does fail.
Orc is Zenith is grabbed.
Okay, Bluma rushed
immediately.
Bluma's getting rushed towards Nihilus, trying to pull him back.
Full tackle.
Orc fails.
Contested strength check.
Get down. Okay, so, or would that be a save? Strength save or check?
Athletic check. And yes.
Athletics check,
sorry.
Max. Okay, athletics, got it.
Look, beats on Nihilus.
You mean orcs?
Roll again, bitch.
Want to know what I'm half tempted to do?
I'm still
pettiness.
affecting things.
I am
26.
If
you
it
know what,
matches,
Max?
it does not
Actually,
beat it, I don't think.
I'll be nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, orc failed.
But who beats? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the question.
I was like, how is that determined with
Actually, wait,
two-player
Bluma
characters?
did Lucky.
Yeah.
Cameron. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I already rolled, which is why I was about to ask again.
So Bluma, you do. It's a struggle.
Max.
Because Cameron, Nihilus is determined to get to whatever he sees in this woods.
Athletics check.
Yep.
And
also, Max,
you barely managed to drag him back to the cart, and both him and Orc are struggling to get to where they want to be.
Yeah,
Max, can I?
No,
go
you're
werewolf?
fine. I just
Yeah, you can if you want.
When you're on
If you want me to use silver on your
Do it. You won't. Do it, pussy. You won't.
I mean, I think it would make sense because Nihilus, midplay, is really trying to get there, so I feel like it would make sense for him to just try and get there no matter what.
Also, Bluma, with the silver thing, is that something you really want to do?
DM inspiration.
Because that has severe consequences.
Well, that depends on how. If he's going werewolf,
Nihilus
if
going
it meets
werewolf.
it beats it. Nihilus rolled
He's
first,
not
so he
going
set the
werewolf
DC.
to attack people. He's going werewolf because his brain is trying to get to one location.
In a minute, he might attack, though.
Well, yeah.
Yes. So that's the thing.
And plus, yeah.
Seeing that Nihilus is going werewolf, Max,
Normally,
in a quick moment, because I've never done this out of combat, because it's always a bonus action in combat. Is it possible for me to go activate my second form and then try to hold him down in a moment?
Yeah,
I would like to do that.
Because pretty sure Blue would not. So she's getting
I will say
she's getting.
Yeah, this is in response to him going werewolf, so obviously he has to go werewolf first.
Yeah. So he does go werewolf.
Hey,
and then
But Nihilus, before you speak.
Yeah. I'll let you do it. It's funny.
Kirsten, what were you saying? Because everyone is speaking at once.
I was just saying that she's gonna activate her second form, trying to hold him down after he goes werewolf to try and break free from Bluma.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a contested strength athletic check from both Nihilus and Zil.
Okay.
And I'll get to that in 20 seconds.
Okay.
And what would you like to do, Bluma?
Because Bluma, Nihilus will have told Bluma about. So to do a non-lethal thing, Bluma's gonna do Mass Curse, Obey. which is basically like obedience, making him obey her. But what the difference between bestow curse and mass curse is mass curse ups the DC by 5 to make the save of 26.
Oh my god. I'm sorry I had to interrupt, but I'm just gonna use a cantrip and blind Nihilist, so I need a wisdom saving throw.
You gotta make 2.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I just had the moment of realization of like he just won't need his fucking seed anymore, and we'll like see if that helps. What the fuck, Nihilus? Can someone lucky that, please?
Well,
yeah, like what the fuck?
My man wants to go to his family.
And I will also need a saving throw for the thing that Bluma's doing. So what saving throw is that, Bluma?
26.
No, dumbass.
Actually,
just save for it, not the DC.
What save is it?
It will, so.
Thank you. Also,
okay, so 2
Max,
separate wisdom saving
what about that
throws.
thing I rolled for?
I'm trying to figure out the time for it. There's so much fucking shit happening, Nihilus.
Sorry.
You know
Natural
what? No.
One.
No.
Wait,
no,
okay. Is that to mine or Bluma's?
Bluma's. Mine.
And
yeah.
Okay.
Cameron, what you're saying?
Oh boy!
Oh yeah, you can just do that.
Fuck it. Demons.
Okay.
Wait, no. Fucking luck.
Nat 20.
You
Beats it.
You fucking.
Hey, so Nihilus, fuck you. Yeah, I got you. I got you, baby.
Understand.
I got you, baby.
Because to understand it, a DM inspiration cannot be contested.
Fuck.
Wait,
what about another
DM?
DM?
Me as a DM, not by any player, just because it is a DM inspiration.
What if I use my DM inspiration?
Max?
Yes, that would.
Yeah!
But before you do that, considering, well, actually no, roll again, Nihilus.
I'm just
I-
waiting for an opportunity.
For the saving throw.
He not one.
I swear, this is the most tense fucking moment.
Like, you got fucking.
Aw.
This motherfucker has to.
Fuck.
Almost in the
I'm revoking
I
my
will
money.
say-
Let him go.
Before, as you go to basically bestow this curse, it does go through, but before it is able to go through, Nihilus does
you know
bite
what,
you,
Max,
and Nihilus, I need you to roll
I
your
know
damage for
exactly
that
what
nat
I'm gonna
20.
do.
Wait, yeah. I know. I was like,
Just because so much is happening, I would like to double check. Levi,
I'm
did
just
you
gonna take
use
the-
lucky on the wisdom save for the deafen?
Hang on.
On the blindness? Okay. I only asked because so much was happening. I was
Yeah.
like, guys, please. That's fair. Okay. Well, just because.
I would have let
yeah,
him go.
that's fair. Well, I only asked because it's like I really would like because if he can't see it, would that help get rid of the problem?
I do want to say
Bluma,
that Nihilus.
By the-
You take
But-
26 piercing damage.
I do want to say Nihilus is
Yeah.
currently wrestling Zill while all sorts of.
Well, the thing is, like, Zill, as you were trying to hold Nihilus down, he, like, throws you off.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause you rolled
And
an
he's
nat
like-
20.
and
He snaps
Oh,
his head
that
around as Bluma
guy.
goes to touch him
Not
and, like,
my
bites her right on the
guy.
arm.
Bluma
And
might
Bluma,
become
you
a
do get to touch
werewolf.
him, and his jaws do release your arm. But you do take that 26 piercing damage.
You know, at least they have one thing they can
And
bond
Nihilus,
over,
you are
though.
cursed. Yes. Is it?
no.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest. I
Why did
I
you say that
revoked
so
it
quick?
Because of the.
Because I was
revoked-
researching the fucking bestow.
Yeah.
the last
Anyway.
Yeah.
Has it open?
If you want me to, I can use it, but it got too confusing,
This
so I
entire
revoked it.
situation's funny.
So basically,
And-
the moment that happens, move. I'm back, and like she, like, just to be honest, because of the whole situation, she wouldn't have winning a time. So that thing is permanent now.
Yeah,
And
we have a couple people who can remove it, so.
yeah, but that's using a spell
Um,
slot. But either way, she's gonna say if basically ever seen in
You're cutting out.
ever seen Inuyasha?
But no, but I have a question.
No.
Is that a concentration spell?
Sit boy.
Okay.
I mean, Nihilus sits down.
My man's growling right now.
And she's gonna.
I imagine yes. Yes, he is.
You guys handle work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, little one. Who was up the block? Honestly, I feel like this is one of Nihilus's top moments, and it's never gonna get past this. Like, this was him at his peak now. And
Listen,
never
By the way,
again.
is Oryx still freaking the fuck out? So
Basically, this is
So,
what.
I think
knowing his
Cameron
magical
stole the nat
prowess,
20s for the night.
it's only a matter of time before he
Yeah.
actually escapes. Because
So
Astro's going to look at Oric and just be like, "I am very sorry for this, Oric. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw with disadvantage."
You know what? I'm gonna be that player.
So I'm gonna pull a
Can I
Cameron
still
here.
swing my claws?
no, you
What are you
cannot.
pulling a
No.
Cameron for?
Okay, I just wanted.
yeah. And also,
Oh, do you have the
no, I was
ability
just
to
gonna
let
say
you pass
that,
a saving throw?
No, I was
What?
just making a meme.
the
Anyway,
gift I sent is how the sit
Yeah,
gonna work.
yeah, I saw.
you said intelligence, right?
Yes, with disadvantage, please.
Here comes two
It
nat
has an
20s.
option of things, yeah.
That would be so fucking
Okay.
funny.
Oh, it's disadvantage. Sorry. It's
That-
13.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be
supposed to be
disadvantage.
Yeah, I
Bluma-
accidentally put advantage.
Blumas can see.
So I'm just
So
using
it's
try
fire.
13.
something, but
Yeah, that
he
fails,
full-
and he's conked. He's asleep.
return
What?
to normal. Like, I guess.
Levi,
No,
for
like,
information.
well, like that is more like, can she control his kind of wolf ability? Can she reverse it, like bring him back to his drow
And
state?
Levi, for your
That's
information,
my
I casted
questioning.
Eye Bite. That's what I casted.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, turn back to a drow. Yeah.
Basically, I can just make
Yeah.
you fall asleep, or I can make you really sick.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna try.
Like, I can
It just make
So,
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
kind of it's like a souped up sleep
I
spell,
gotta think
except I
about
don't have
this
to roll
because
anything. You just
werewolves
fall
are a little
asleep.
bit fucky in my world.
Yeah, and also like, there's this shit like that.
Also, wouldn't that be up to discretion of what he considers normal in his brain?
Kind of.
No,
But,
that
I mean, there is like there's a lot more conceptuous wood that goes to a curse of obey. So yes,
Yeah.
he would understand that
that's
he
like
needs to go
that's
back
like
to his
that's like
actual,
telling someone who's
like,
having a
normal
panic attack,
Yeah.
calm down, like that. I don't know
so-
if that's gonna work.
No, she's stopped by now.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she saw.
And she done nothing to help.
Okay.
Oh,
And Clips is gonna start moving.
turn him
And start
And-
make him
growling.
not a werewolf anymore.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Bluma. I'm gonna
make him
ask
not
you
a
this.
werewolf anymore.
Are you sure this is what you
That's
want
up to max. I
command
would say
him to
that's up
do?
to max.
Would you like to roll a history check or a nature check before you make this decision?
Yes, please. Look at him like rolls.
So
Nature. So
okay.
yeah, that's all. The yes was super.
My man.
My modifier for both are the same. 13.
I mean, so you're
Is
not
Calypso
entirely
still
sure
moving, by the
if
way?
this could go your way. Like, you know
So,
that you
like,
could command him back to
Ash was
normal.
just gonna tell her to move. Ash was just gonna tell
But-
her like Calypso, let's just move on,
You
please.
have the basic knowledge
The
of
longer we
werewolves,
stay
and
here, the
that
longer Annihilus is going to
they
keep fighting.
have basically a werewolf and its normal, like its previous, its human or humanoid form. They are two sides of the same coin, but they have different sets. So magical effects that may affect one form may not affect the other. It's a possibility.
And now let's just throw his hands.
But you know they're like this because of the fact that it's like a beast soul and a normal soul.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay, then Bluma, knowing that, she was change her command to basically
Relax, bro. It was just a prank.
relax. So basically, she's gonna tell him to follow her, and
We didn't hear a gunshot.
and then she's gonna command that he's pacifistic in that moment, so he does not attack. As
So
they
if you make him
return
go back to
to
normal, he won't be underneath the spell anymore.
so Astra, before you do anything, don't. Yeah.
Also, Kane is going to walk up to Bluma in the cart and kind of like hold out her hand
This is
for
kind of
Bluma's
like a
arm,
Venom
the one that was
symbiote
bitten.
sort of thing. It's kind of like almost two different people.
Would that roll on the nature or history? Will Bluma know that she might turn or something like that?
Yes, that's pretty much basic information.
Alright, so she does that as they basically she extends her hands
Relax,
with
bro, it was just a prank.
like two toothpicks or some shit.
And
She's getting yell outs, basically referring to all casters that do not remove curse I put on Nidus, please. We have on here. It's
I'm just
best that we wait after
And
we
just
get
here
1
to-
hour.
I'm just here to remove the curse from you.
I'd say Ash
Before it's too late.
Ash was gonna take over driving the car.
You go.
He was just gonna get Calypso moving.
I'm just referring to everybody else.
And you see her, like, Bluma, you see, like, as she kind of, like, casts Greater Restoration, she kind of, like, waves her hand over the bite mark. And you will not turn. Hopefully.
I am not sorry.
Hopefully.
I DM'd Max that, and it was funny.
Funny
I mean,
enough that it could just be a bonus.
it's not like Greater Restoration works to stop werewolves or stop people from turning werewolves 9 times out of 10. I do have to roll a percentage roll for that actually at some point. Anyway, moving on.
I mean, let me check something. No, I only have the ability to cause and not remove. Bloomer's can go to Nihilus and look at his face, seeing how his expression is.
I mean,
while he's still having to.
Never mind. He's werewolf. Never mind. He might has more.
Yeah.
Levi's muted. Levi is muted, by the way. I'm gonna get something else real quick.
So as we're moving,
okay, I'm gonna get back to you, and then
say,
yeah, I have something else to do. So,
Zenith,
Bluma,
can you take over for a minute? I
what
want
were you
to
looking for?
check on Oric.
Bluma was just examining Nalis's face, seeing if there's any visible difference to, and keep in mind that any against anybody is being stopped of the due to the.
So, so Levi, does Zenith take
My
over
man's
the car?
cutting out.
Yeah, you're
is he
cutting out
staying
pretty
with?
bad.
Is he? Yeah.
1 second.
He said, "Yeah, I
This
will.
was a
What's
fun
up?"
moment, by the way. Really tense and really funny. I
need
have
to
no
check
regrets.
But also, would someone? Well, Bluma is that. Would someone
Sure,
like to roll a perception check?
Whatever.
And like when they trade places, you can go ahead and finish Bluma, and then
I mean,
for
could
Nihilus,
Nihilus?
they were already
I
talking.
live.
So.
Welcome back.
Technically,
Yeah, it
could
was-
Nihilus roll perception? 'Cause
No,
Okay.
you
I was about
cannot.
to
Yes,
kill him.
yes. Bluma has like full control.
Is that the only person who wants to roll perception?
You know what? Sure, I'll roll another perception check.
What I was saying earlier is just what I was going to say is that Bluma is looking at Nalis's eyes, like his entire body expression, to see if she could like see anything very different between the werewolf version of Nihilus compared to his standard version.
I mean, other than being a wolf, there doesn't seem to be a lot of difference.
No. But yeah, I will.
She's going to command him to speak
I'll roll it for the funny.
in common. To see, like, allows him to speak.
Zenith will, because he's writing the card.
Yeah, he can speak. But anyway,
22.
before we do that, Zenith and Zil, as you guys, because Zenith, you see this fairly easily because you're walking the cart, and Zil, you just happen to look up at
Zil,
the cart.
roll at one, please. I beg you.
And you guys see a figure with a wolf-like figure with white fur kind of stumble out of the woods and seem a little bit disoriented, as if he just got thrown the fuck back up.
Oh.
Ram him over. Ram him.
Uh-huh. What? Sorry, no, that was me as a person saying that. That's not Zil doing that, but I'm sorry, he called her the boss.
Woof.
It's kind of funny.
Woof.
I mean, is he wrong?
Both seen it, and we both rolled decent, so I'm like, maybe we shouldn't.
I mean,
don't know.
Bluma will be hearing this, right?
Aren't you focused on Nihilus?
I mean,
but she could still hear it, right?
yeah, because and they pointed out. So Bluma, if you go look, you do also see Idris.
Yeah, call out if he doesn't respond.
Wait a minute.
Fucking
Hey,
ran that
Zil,
bitch
you're
over.
seeing that too, right?
Idris.
You know, you're the boss.
Just
You want me
got
to run him
basically your shit wrecked. And you managed to call your way back out of what you can only describe as hell, because it's gone to shit since you last gone. And you are kind of like in the middle of these woods, and you just hear, "Yo, Idris!" And you look over and you see the cart.
Okay, so
I mean,
what? I'll go.
Idris would look over and just.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
He doesn't say anything in response. Like he does not look good. Like if you guys look, it kind of looks as if he's kind of like having steam come off of him. Like he's got a little bit of like a couple furs that are singed now. Stop attacking
Yo,
my foot,
Idris!
please. Thank you. No. Sorry, I'm getting attacked by my cat.
Zenith just says, "Yo,
But
Idris."
Yeah, I was about to say like
Okay.
just. Does Idris do any physical motion to say yes, that's me?
If you let me
Because if
continue, real
sorry.
quick. You're good. I just had my cat attacking me, so I was telling her to stop. But essentially he'd look back at them and like he
Hey, yo, shit
kind
lips.
of doesn't genuinely respond, but he looks like he acknowledges what was he acknowledges that he was called. Like his ears perk up. And he just looks over in visible confusion.
Alright, just go you're getting random over. I'm getting Pullman and Thornwhip.
Okay. I mean, Idris, you are nabbed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's they're gonna suffer a little bit of damage, but it pulls them by 10 feet.
Well, I mean, we said what we said.
I mean,
he
yeah,
didn't say anything.
it's
Run
like
him over.
it's like Spider-Man grabbing onto
I'm just
someone
kidding.
and nabbing.
I'm just
Idris,
kidding.
you're nabbed into the
I'm
cart.
just kidding.
Exactly.
Whiplash. Bleh.
I'm not gonna make anyone actually roll the damage, but
Yeah.
Also, one sense, then I'll have Donna speak, but I'll let Eli do his thing. It's been a while.
Yeah, because I was gonna say go to that first. Because Idris, he's... Ow, fucking crow!
I think that's him.
Nihilus, what were you gonna say?
Am I still under the effect?
Yes.
Yes, it's permanent until somebody casts.
No, of the forest.
Oh,
of the forest, yes.
Now I was gonna say, I'm better. Let me go.
That's a fucking lie.
Deception.
Nihilus, roll deception.
No, I was like, Blue is not
damage is
hitting them at all.
No actual damage, just whiplash.
I'm ready to use another lucky to make it a disadvantage.
You can either Bulma, you can either use your
I do
passive
know
insight,
Asheville also had
or
something
you
to
could
do
roll.
after Eli's done.
But my passive insight will be 13.
So yes, you can tell that Nihilus is in fact lying.
I don't know if this is gonna. This may take a while. I don't know. Like depending on what Max says, this may take.
Well, she asks. Well, she asks Nihilus, "Why do you want me to let you go?" She throws a where is that? She's gonna also answer. It's just like, "How hurt are you?"
I'm fine.
Hey, so passive
Idris.
insight.
Never mind. Sorry, I didn't.
What?
I'm just gonna.
How hurt are you?
I mean, Idris would look to her and just kind of like, he still seems disoriented, but he'd shake his head and go, I'm fine.
Alright. And just go, and Bluma's just gonna go for a straight bitch slap to Nihilus, trying to snap him out.
Nihilus, roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Natural one. Natural one.
Yeah, but remember, advantage. You had to get double nat once.
Nihilus, you do start to snap out of the forest effect for real this time.
What the fuck, Bluma? What the hell are you doing? What? What the fuck?
And
well,
your memory
saved your life.
What happened?
You tried to go into the forest filled with nothing. You guys were seeing some shit, so I stopped you. Also, we're not removing the curse I placed on you.
Do I remember what I saw?
Vaguely, fuzzily, and
But I thought I. What? Bluma, what the fuck?
Hey, it was on the moment your curse to obey me like a dog.
No, I was gonna growl at her.
Pipe down.
Kane is just gonna walk over and just greater restoration that.
Right. Not yet, until we fucking leave the woods, man.
Nihilus comes out of the werewolf, and then you just stand up.
For now, because
thought I saw the storm guard. Damn it.
Kind of deserve.
Worst case scenario, I shove them. We can banish them, and they can't do a damn thing about it.
Yes, but we don't. If anything happens to you, then where does that leave us?
I'm sure other party members have banish.
Also, what did I miss?
Idris is back.
Oh, hi, Idris.
Bro, Idris is just sitting here like, what the fuck? Because he's like, he's coming out of his disoriented stupor, but he's looking around and he's gonna be like, where even are we?
In some weird ass forest that's making us see shit.
As you guys are speaking, you start noticing that the cart is starting to veer off the path.
Hey, Calypso?
Ah, god damn it!
No.
Calypso, god damn it!
I gotta find something real quick. Shit.
Bluma's gonna rush towards and do the exact same thing to Calypso.
Ow! Pigeon! Off my fucking leg!
Get up, Pigeon. Yeah, shit. So as you are trying to touch her Bluma, she lights on fire.
Idris!
And you have to pull back, or you will be burnt to a crisp. And she is immediately freed from the
Max.
cart.
I jump on her.
Nihilus?
And that's how Drow died.
I am going
Hey, the team is
jump on
rolling,
her.
so...
Wait, quick question. Was the curse removed or not?
It was removed.
God damn it. I can break that person's legs.
Fucking
Like
Calypso!
Calypso.
Like to grapple him.
Pokeball, go. No more Calypso.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Nihilus, contest.
Oh boy.
There's so much shit happening right now.
Nihilus doesn't want to lose his horse, his emotional support horse.
And while that happens, I forgot who was the one that removed the curse because there's too much shit happening.
Kane. But to be fair,
Bluma is gonna look over to Cade and give him the most
reaction. I'm gonna grab
pissed off look ever. It's like, see what I fucking mean? You dumb shit.
Nihilus is not affected. It is a horse. We have to go get her.
So
Your Bay would have done jack shit.
So, okay.
I'm going to opportunity attack Nihilus since he's jumping out of my reach.
Also, yes, Nihilus, you are grappled.
Zenith, let me go.
Yeah, so that's what exactly.
And what spell are you going to cast? What's that?
There's a lot of shit happening right now.
Okay.
On yourself?
I can try to fix it, but
13.
Okay.
Oh no, bro.
That was
make an Arcana check.
I'm going to lucky.
I'm not losing her too. Shit.
You do succeed, and you do manage to bubble Calypso, and she is currently trying to escape. Her horns, she's ramming her horns, she's gone full hell hest, by the way, and she's ramming her horns into the side of this thing, and she's bucking and she's braying.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Bluma's gonna try to.
Yep, I'm on it.
You're probably not
going
to.
Bluma's can also try something.
Cast banishment.
I am casting anti-life shell.
Actually, she's not going to.
I
She's going to
swear,
cast modified banishment.
And
if she permanently gets banished,
no, but I am
going
modifying it
That's
to do the
actually
same
why
thing
it's
that
a
Grey
modified
Watcher
banishment.
did.
Because Kane doesn't really
To
have banishment. He
bubble
has a
someone.
modified banishment. And I gotta find this bitch's charisma set.
Okay, Nihilus, calm down.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Bluma is also going to cast command and basically do a
32,
like a weaker version of calm emotions and just use the word relax.
Bluma, Calypso is gone before you were able to do that.
Like,
where did she go?
Astra's just gonna look at Kane.
Nihilus, look at
Astra's
me.
just gonna look at Kane
Nihilus.
and just say,
He's doing
"Do it. Get rid of it."
She is safe. Take a breather.
Okay.
You're not going to lose her. Get
Okay.
away from the forest.
All right. Okay.
Zenith, come on. We have to pull the cart. What's that? Oh, that works too, actually.
Well, like
that is. Wait, hold up.
Well.
Well, never mind then.
Nihilus is just gonna lay on the
disappears.
cart.
Now give it. Nihilus.
There's so much shit.
Max.
Nihilus is laying on the cart.
I have an idea.
He's just.
Max, I was
Hey,
about to say I have an idea. I want to try this just because I think it would be really funny. I want to cast animate object on the card, so it'll just go on its own.
Please do that,
I'll just cast animate object on the cart, and it's just gonna go. It's just gonna like, around the same pace that Calypso would do. She just right before.
You will lose
Zenith
an
gets up,
anti-life
it just
shell.
starts
That
going.
thing is concentration.
Oh.
The moment you cast another spell,
right.
that thing's broken.
If it no.
Astral just says,
Yeah.
if I can get one
That's how that
fucking
works.
second to breathe here, please. Everyone, stop doing things. Sit down.
Yeah.
Well, I guess since the cart's moving, what were you gonna do earlier, Astral?
And Astral's also going to bring the anti-life shell with him because that's where she was banished. He wants to make sure that if she comes back, she's still inside of the bubble, and Astral's just like, I'm trying to remove the curse on Ordic.
Oh. It's only if you cast another thing that's concentration.
Yeah.
Or it does it all the time. He casts different spells that aren't concentration.
And plus, there are things that can allow you to concentrate on 2 spells at once, although they're rare.
And they give you big disadvantages.
Yeah. But what Astral's going to do is like.
I'm so sorry. I just got scared shitless.
He knows Auric has been like pretty stressed out.
One of the things I'm listening to on this playlist is like on this playlist it has the Curse of Strahd.
What he's going to do is he's just going to cast Dream.
And in something of it, it just sounded like a door opened, and I was like, "Who the fuck opened my door?"
He's basically just going to give Auric a very pleasant, like a very nice sleep, so he can actually rest for a little bit. Because like Astro knows this guy's been through a lot of shit in the past few weeks. So like Astro's just like, and like he's also gonna like use the dream spell to remove.
You guys have your jobs.
If he can, and like I think they stay asleep. Like, let me check time.
Short
I
period
don't
of
know
time.
how long they actually stay asleep. I think it's 10
that's
hours,
normal,
but I don't know for sure.
Isn't that normal though?
Oh man,
because like the whole thing about fighting 6 seconds. Okay, that's what you're referring to. I thought you were like referring to just spells in general.
So it says that they will stay asleep. Well, they will pretty much get the effects of a long rest if they're asleep for 8 hours, but they will stay asleep until someone physically wakes them up.
Okay.
And
so.
And like Ash was just kind of like sit like in the cart, kind of like, because he casted a lot of spells like within like a lot. He casted so many spells a very short period of time. So he's just kind of like his hooves are kind of like rubbing to the sides of his head, and he's like,
and just is right next to his head, just sitting. You need a drink or something?
Not necessarily,
No,
because these are spells that
calm down,
specifically fuck with people's minds.
We all just been through a lot.
He doesn't like to do that.
I just want to
He
lay
doesn't
down
like
here.
to. Like, so it's.
I can't take the first watch when
no,
we
it's
okay.
Well, he is a little
That's
taxed
fine.
by that, but like he's just stressed right now because like he's like.
Idris is kind of just gonna like clear his throat a little bit. And,
by the way, I
look
think animate
around,
objects last for
and he's like,
an hour.
Can I ask
I gotta look it up.
once again, where are we, and
We're in a
what is happening?
Astro, I'm just gonna say
we're in a
Zenith is gonna
forest.
sit next to you.
Breathe,
while
one
you
at a
breathe.
work to kind of just mellow out for a bit.
We're going through a forest, still trying to reach our original goal. We just start seeing a few things. Okay. That's basically what's happening here. Do you know any weaknesses that Chrysanthus has?
First off, like, Idris, would I know this forest, Max?
I mean, you've briefly traveled through it before, but it's not like I know the back of my hand. But you do know that when you traveled it before, it was, I mean, yeah, it's a dark forest. It's fairly thickly covered, like, roof is a very thickly covered, tree line. Like, it's hard to see the sun in this forest.
We are nearby Scarrow.
However, it did not have these effects that the party is telling you it has.
Could I assume it could be something from the breach? Like, or any history?
Before we get to
roll a history check.
We're a little north of Scarrow.
Ooh.
Zill, if you want,
About
you can give Idris advantage.
While they do that, Pluma's
Sorry, I was muted. No, Idris doesn't get advantage. I say no because Zill's not in touch with Idris right now, so.
That's because we didn't get to do the roleplay stuff, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a 24.
So, you remember similar effects from the one Storm Order general that you had encountered. But you killed that general.
Of course I killed the general. Of course. Do I know the name of the general?
You know this general as Morgan?
Bro, fucking... Sorry.
And you knew that they had the ability to mess with people's minds, to show them what they wanted to lure them away, or just to shapeshift. And that's, you know...
Do I know its weaknesses or how I killed it before? Like...
You killed this general before by just completely overwhelming them.
Can I ask what you mean by overwhelming?
I mean, when you confronted this general, you had a decent amount of people behind you fighting them.
We ain't gonna fucking win this.
Also, Niles wants to bring up something, if I can.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Niles is gonna sit up and he's gonna look at Idris, and he just says a couple of days ago, Alias Solstice killed Kibble. That's really.
It wasn't even a couple days ago. It was literally last night.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It was last night? Oh, my bad. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Actually, last night,
Idris looks to, Nihilus. Sorry, I was about to call you Zenith, But he sits there and, like, his face genuinely softens and, like, he looks upset. Like, he has kids of his own. He knows, like, how serious this is. And he nods his head and he's like, I'm sorry, I give you my condolences.
I just wanted to tell you that so you wouldn't wonder where he was, so.
I appreciate it, Nihilus. And he'd think for another moment, and he'd look to the party and go, like, he'd kind of, like, become more serious again. And he'd go,
It was yesterday.
It was
yesterday.
It sounds like we're facing a general I already killed, which I'm not certain how it'd be back, but it seems a lot like it is General Morgan.
Zenith, you actually do know of General Morgan. Because they were mentioned multiple times as a failed, or as a representation of what it happens if a general fails. Because they died trying to do trying to fulfill a job that the Storm Order asked of them during the First Era. That job was to take care of some people who were very outspoken about being against the Storm Order.
Was it me, Max?
Yes, it was.
Yes, General Morgan. Me and quite a few many people overwhelmed
I know Zenith doesn't know that name, but would Zenith know anything about how generals are brought back?
I'm not mentioning my wife, Max. I look sad, but I'm not mentioning my wife. Like, it's very obvious there's something on his face that he's not, like, letting in on about it when he says him and this group. But he'd continue and go, this group and I, we killed General Morgan after they had come after us. Because I spoke out against the Storm Order in the First Era. We had to overwhelm them in order to kill them.
So Zenith, Zenith was kind of just, like, sipping a little bit of whatever he drinks out of a small cup, and he kind of just spit takes. You said, Captain Morgan.
I'd assume it was because they were dead, but I'm not certain what would have brought them back.
Zenith. Or would you like to roll a history check?
With what information I know,
well, no, he's
General
sleeping.
Morgan is a failed experiment deemed by the cult.
Hey, I'll give you advantage, because I have proficiency in
Just
history.
the representation of what happens when someone fails their missions.
Only Laura could have given him an advantage.
I mean,
shit. You know what? Fuck you. I'll give you my DM inspiration for advantage.
Well, let's see. I can name two things.
I'll solve if you get a fucking that one. It's not bad.
Actually, one thing. I'm sure of if I can.
You remember...
I don't know if anything would have brought them back.
That you...
Or it could just be pure rage.
You remember that...
I genuinely don't know.
There were rumors of...
Yeah.
Well, you've actually bared witness to this before as well. You remember... that they would replace generals if they found the right person.
Exactly.
I mean, because you remember when when Aelia replaced the previous general.
So,
Jesus
hey Max,
Christ, even
about
spit
that,
taking.
I only have a +1,
That's out of
so this is
character.
going to be really funny. Okay. Watch me get a nat 20. That'd be great. 16.
Okay, so I don't think we as a party might be. Actually, Max, is this party sized enough to overwhelm the general?
I mean, there are 8 people in the party, including Idris, and it took Idris and about, like, 20 other people.
Okay, never mind.
Though if what Venna says is right, this could be
Oh,
a completely
yeah.
different general, so they might have different weaknesses. They could be easier
Okay,
to
so
fight.
Zenith was going back to take a sip, and then he
They might not
spit
be as
takes
That's what I'm
trained.
thinking about.
You do, because I
I
remember
remember
them
that
when they're
they
convenient.
how they replace generals. I've seen it happen.
But I mean, Idris would kind of look around and he's. Compared to how many people they saw when we actually
And he just
fought
goes
in
back to
the
taking a
first
long
era, do
sip.
I know how the general actually works? Or like how its power worked, if that makes sense?
You know that, I mean, you know what I described, which is that they either create illusions using themselves to shapeshift as different people, or they just create illusions in general to show people what they want, to lure them away, to split them up so you can take them out easier, or they just show up themselves and they can shapeshift.
I mean,
But
Idris would end up relaying that small information to them quickly.
You know, it's weird. I only
Continue.
have to
Sorry.
remember these things when it's convenient.
I was gonna say, the way to tell if they're there or if it's just an illusion is other people will be able to see the people or the person.
Okay, that's great. Because, I mean, Idris would look at them and he'd go, in order to tell if it's actually an illusion or the general shape-shifting into a person, is that we all collectively. Oh, I'm sorry, Pigeon.
Get pigeon kisses.
Sorry. Fine. I'll pause session for like 2 seconds. Mwah. There you go. But anyways, he's not around here. I'll give him kisses after session. Anyways, Idris would look at the party and he's like, a way to tell if it's an illusion with nothing actually there is that only one of us will be able to see it and the others cannot. But if it is an actual person, which it would be the general, all of us should be able to see it. And the last time we fought it, well, I fought it with my group, it took about myself and 20 other people, so if this general is new, it could be that it's not as powerful as the previous general, but I'm not certain. So we could possibly overwhelm it.
No, give one to Madeir.
Kidnapping you, Madeir. Mwah.
Well, Astral, that spell that you used, the one that took my blood and then made me stronger. What was it again?
Oh, man, you're really. Oh no.
Oh,
I can't
fucking
remember.
dogs.
But do you remember using it?
Oh well, that's just me as a character. Well,
You mean as a player?
That's the
Got it.
player. That's just me as the player. I don't fucking remember what it was called. But Astro says, yes, I do remember that spell. Well, as you talk to him, like you kind of, it seems like he was snapped out of some kind of stupor. Like he kind of like blinks for a second. He's like, oh yes, I do remember that spell. What were you asking again?
When it comes to it, if we have to fight that, could you cast that on me?
Yes.
And also, don't think I don't know what you just did in there. I can see what he's seeing.
I know. I figured he needed it.
You want to know what he's dreaming about, at least?
What's that?
Very optimistic.
Do you want to know what he's dreaming? Do you want to know what he's dreaming about?
That is his. I would say that is his choice to tell me. If he wishes. I will not stop you, but...
It's a little too cute. I mean...
Honestly,
Why not? Go ahead.
So, it's each one of us with a smile on our face, happy in a meadow full of just blissful glory. There's even the gods there, the ones that are arguing. It's as if like he's throwing a feast for everyone who is involved in this stupid war. And it was resolved peacefully. His mom, his stepdad,
I'll take
brother,
the first watch
you,
once we rest. Okay?
Nihilus, Idris, Uma, everyone we have met up to this point is there.
And that is why it's a dream.
It may be a dream, but that kid sees that stuff as reality.
If everybody's alright with that.
Can't say I don't hate it though. I wish that was reality.
Neither do I. We need someone like that around us.
You need to rest.
Idris
says I can handle myself.
Astro, he's not looking.
Idris is just going to glance at Zil and like look to everyone else and be like, just
the boy rest.
About watches and whatnot. It'll be fine. I'll take the first watch. There's a few things I actually need to talk to Zil about since it's... Wait, sorry, retcon that. He didn't say anything about Zil. I'm sorry, that was me out of character. But he did say that he'd just take the first watch and just focus on getting rest.
I'll take it. With Orc asleep, it's hard for me to fall asleep.
I know, right?
Because I'm gonna sleep at the same time. I'll go ahead and take it.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure Astro's not going to do that thing with Nihilus tonight. Definitely not.
I can...
Actually,
he kind of like rubs his head on his head. He's like, if you wish, I can negate the need
I don't
for
want
watches.
to be a bother, but the thing you talked about earlier, are you fine doing that now, or would you prefer doing that later, considering it's been a high-stress situation? Alright.
It is a... Is that fucking Michael Myers?
A hot.
What?
No, it's actually Damned. It's Damned, not Michael Myers. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I think it's perfect that we can hear the grasshoppers and crickets in your background.
It is
like,
probably
that fits this perfectly.
It's probably about like midday, mid-afternoon. You guys have been traveling for a while.
If he asks, he probably would, but he would have to ask for it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, she's calmed down for now.
Nihilus is hugging her.
She is eating his hair.
When we rest, we can do it. Max, about what time of day is it?
Yes, it is. Very good on the sky.
Oh, like
from Call of
the
Duty.
zombies theme, Call of Duty zombies theme.
That's appreciated. Also, I do want to thank you guys for helping with Calypso as well.
Okay. So Ash was just kind of like, so I'm guessing
Max,
Calypso was back by this
You
point.
guys kind of see like
and is
Kane
she
glance
still-
over her shoulder, and she just turns back immediately and just closes her eyes, like quietly mumbles a prayer. And
Ash was gonna like let her out of the
shakes
bubble.
off whatever.
Ash was gonna let her out of the bubble and let her reattach herself to the cart, and then gonna keep moving again. But like he is like
all
keeping
she
an eye
said
on
was
her,
wander,
like,
watch over
specifically,
me.
and if she does anything that like if she starts to like
Like
veer off
wander or
again,
watch
he's gonna
over me
like
starts be my guide.
anti-life shell again. He's gonna bubble her again.
Just a simple like it's a very common Leonin prayer for
But
like safe
Ash was
travels.
just like, we can do watches, but I'm going to give us a secure place to sleep for once.
What'd you say? Sorry, there's people DMing me. And she just shakes her head and says in common, "It's not important.
What?
Let's just keep moving."
What's wrong?
Hey, Max. I hate to be that guy. What did she say?
I mean, I would like you guys to roll more perception checks.
Sure, why not? I'm rolling one.
Yeah.
What'd
Can
you
we
see? Or
like
Zenith is gonna say
ignore our surroundings for once?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure something that's.
I mean, you could.
What'd you see?
Yeah.
I mean, you could. But Nihilus, like as you're looking about, because you kind of taken over driving again, and you're looking about because you have to
Zenith just goes
there to make sure that shit stays on course.
Yeah.
And
I just want to add, Bluma. Sorry.
You see
when it gets to
glimpses,
about like roughly,
a glimpse.
Like is anything gonna happen in between here and when we rest, or
a figure standing and watching?
Like are we gonna have to roll
you can only see
perception
like a just. It's hard to see much descriptions other than they're fairly hard to miss.
Can we just say no?
Because this figure has white skin.
Does it look familiar?
I mean, you can't really tell with a glimpse of what you saw because it looked like a white figure.
I mean, like the only person that actually needs to see is
and they
Calypso.
had this kind
of like the only
mask that went all the way down and like came to a point right where their nose would be, and you can see the lower part of their face, and they had like a scar going across their lips.
Can I roll an intelligence?
And you could kind of see broken horns kind of poke out of the mask.
Let me ask real quick.
But besides that, they disappeared before you could get anything else.
Now I was about to say something, but never mind. I guess.
I was just gonna say that Bluma will be right next to Nihilus at this point, having a hand basically on his neck to his his cloak, and at all times, ready to just yank him or a quick hit, just in case if any similar situations happen.
Okay.
And she will at least express why she's doing that to him.
I appreciate the help, but I think I'm fine now. So you don't need to grab my neck.
Well, it'd be more like just a palm on his neck.
I'm more worried about Calypso going off course again.
Oh, and we cannot afford anybody to go out crazy, so I'm staying here.
Also, I saw a guy in a mask in the woods.
It was a woman.
I saw a woman with a mask in the woods. She's gone now, but I think she had horns coming out of her mask or some shit.
Hi, lovely DM Max.
White, white
Hi.
mask.
Hi.
Any description info?
I'm trying to
Okay,
give you
Could I
sure.
assume
So,
it's the general?
Actually, no, it's not. Because the general that you know, that you do, that you defeated. Let me pull up their photo real quick, so I can describe them. That is the wrong photo of the wrong person. Still a hot man.
Bro?
Fuck. Anyway, you knew them as they looked human. And they had like black hair that faded down to white. And their eyes, their scleras were black, and their irises were red.
Okay. Idris is not going to say anything, but he is going to acknowledge what Nyla said.
Best to assume that that's the general, I'm guessing, because you don't recognize them, right?
or it could
Nihilus?
be something else. Just because I don't recognize it doesn't mean they're general. It could be, but honestly, they just went away.
That's the only thing we had to go off on. So when those that were affected, did you see something that you recognized, or what made you want to go out?
No, I just stayed where I was. I was about to point her out, but she disappeared.
No, I was referring to prior to that. Like when you were affected, where you tried to go. Did you see something you wanted to see?
Yeah, I saw the storm guard, and Kibble was beckoning me to.
Okay. So what about anybody else? What did you see? Okay, so going off of that,
It's just what we want, most likely.
yeah, so the fact that it wasn't somebody you knew, and going off of the current subject, that's what I'm guessing so far. If I'm wrong, I'm best to think that the general is nearby. Or am I wrong here to think this way?
You could be wrong, or you could be right.
But am I wrong? But we should treat it as if it is the general, just in.
But anywho, Calypso, can you try to get a little faster pace, please?
Or can I
And
saw an
Calypso
old
will
friend?
take it as a
The
faster
one that
pace.
Oric's actually named after, honestly.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that. No, it's not. I'll tell you.
9 p.m. real life time or?
No.
In game.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
what matters is if it tries to jump us.
Also, because I don't have time to focus on typing and thing. To answer your question, Bluma, the curse just affects, or just it only allows the affected to do what you told them to do. It does not affect any of the things you asked about. Even if you asked it to, it doesn't really affect it because that's not. They still hold their mind.
And
Their bodies
Max,
are just compelled
please let
to
me
listen
know
to you.
when it gets to about like
Anyway, moving
9
on.
p.m. Like when we're about
Max,
to rest. Like,
this is the reason why I teamed it.
Mike, listen, I can't focus.
Oh,
That's
by
really
the way,
oh, it's already 9 p.m.
Anyway,
Pigeon. You fucker.
so
Okay.
as you guys are
real
No,
life
no,
time
no,
is
like no,
10:20.
in game time, in game.
Would anyone else like to roll another perception check?
I was gonna say after 2
No.
hours,
Tempt me
Zenith
to
is
do
gonna
it
wake
again.
Orica.
Fuck you, I'm rolling it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
I'm
like,
also
the
I
fact
haven't
is like.
got to roll.
Ugh.
Excuse me.
Hey,
He
how
sees
did Oric and
God.
Zenith roll a 101?
Oh my fucking
He
god.
sees God.
Idris.
You know what? Sure. Can I roll again, Max?
Come on,
If you
we
would like
already
to.
shouldn't be doing this. And yet you guys.
You want willpower against it, Max? Because I know how it works.
So Idris, you're pretty like, you're sitting there, and you're vibing. And as you like go to look around, because you're like, I
you know
should
what,
probably
Max? I
be
will.
vigilant.
I am.
You suddenly catch a whiff of yourself, and you smell like burning fur, and you're just like, ugh, that's a bit gross. So you don't see anything.
No, I didn't mean to roll 18.
But it's probably not a good thing either.
Zenith, you don't see anything either, because you just see a normal forest, surprisingly. And Nihilus, you see her again, but this time a lot more clearly. And she seems to be walking out
I'm gonna be honest
towards you.
Does everyone else see this?
Would you like to point her out?
Yeah. He's just gonna say, "I was like, hey, you, fuck it."
I'm looking at her.
So, what
Respectfully.
everyone sees is they see a white tiefling with what seems to be a black kind of mask that is clearly not allowing her to see. It is clearly blinding her. And it like comes down to a point right where like on her nose, and it's like above, it kind of looks like the Tekken's mask from Destiny 2.
What the hell is that?
Basically, it's just like there's no eye holes. It's just like
So
yeah, but that doesn't give any. It's just a blank mask.
Hang on. I'll look it up.
Because
yeah,
I'd say just continue, Max, and Darren will send a photo.
Anyway, so and this white tiefling, her horns are peeking through this mask because it kind of looks more like a helmet actually than a mask. But her lower jaw is like, you can see the lower part of her face, and there is a scar that goes from basically like from the side of her jaw up to then it curves, like cups through the corner of her mouth, and her ears, they do look like they were pierced at one point, but it's clear that those piercings were ripped out, and her horns are broken. The tip, like, one's more broken than the other, but the one that goes longer, it starts white and then it slowly fades to black. And she is wearing this black kind of, almost like poncho type thing. And you can see that she is dragging a sword. And this sword, it has, it looks mostly black, but it's a great sword. But the handle looks like...
Sorry.
It is basically like glowing lava.
Nihilus is just gonna ask.
And it has like dragon wings on the side, and has a crystal, and has like red and glowing inscriptions down the blade. And Idris, you recognize this sword.
I do.
You do.
I do. Where do I recognize it from?
It is the sword you gave to your adopted daughter.
Wait a minute.
Fuck you, this isn't V. Is this V? I knew it.
I just want to say, the moment you said white tiefling, I was like...
No, that's exactly my fear. You said white tiefling, and I was like, that's gonna be V. That's gonna be V.
I was like, we know a white tiefling.
No, because I didn't... I knew...
Yeah. This is great.
He just is going to stand up from his seat in the cart, and he's like going to walk to the like where Nihilus is driving it, and he's just, it's very obvious he knows who this is, and he looks absolutely heartbroken.
Would Zill also be able to put two and two together? Because she saw Z semi-recently. Well, a year ago now, but semi-recently. So, like, Zill would also, like, stand up and, like, go towards her a little bit. A good bit behind Idris still, but she would also obviously recognize who this is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you guys approach, she does draw her sword.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck. He's gonna, like, raise his hand,
I
and, like,
know her.
he hasn't reached for
Cameron,
his
Cameron,
yet.
high five.
Like,
Cameron,
he
high
raises
five.
his hand.
Luma
And
is getting straight up.
Bluma, I'm going to ask
give
you
me
to
1 second.
Max told
Just
him to
calm
do
the
it.
not
fuck
do
down,
anything
miss.
yet, as other people were speaking.
Let Eli have this.
Yeah. Thank you. But, he is going to raise his hand to, like, show that, you know, he's not reaching for his weapon. And he just very softly goes, V?
And she does not seem to respond to the name.
No.
Max.
I can't kill her.
Question. Can I intervene?
No.
Can I?
What,
I'm
Nihilus?
just. I was going to ask if I can intervene now because I was just going to have Calypso just like book it.
I mean,
If I
Nihilus
can.
and Zill are off the cart. Not Nihilus. Idris and Zill are off the cart.
Fuck.
Luma can automatically cast lightning bolts.
Zill counter spells.
Okay. I'm assuming you're casting base level lightning bolt. Bluma?
Yes.
Okay. What is your spell save?
Mine?
Yeah. And
21.
Zill, what's yours?
I can.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
no.
If it meets, it beats.
Wait, no. It's third level.
Oh my god, why are you so loud?
It's third level, so
Yeah,
you can
it's
just counterspell it.
it is. Are you?
No.
Yeah.
Zill, are you casting base level counterspell?
Yes, because I believe that's above lightning bolt. I don't have lightning bolt on my sheet, so I don't know
No.
what level it is.
Count. Yeah.
So then, yeah, both of you roll Arcana checks.
Okay.
Wait, no. It says if
It's the
third
one that's
level
doing
or,
the counter spell.
If it's third level or lower, the spell
Well,
has no
both,
effect.
because I have to beat you, so we both have to roll
No.
for it.
Yeah, because both of
Yes.
you.
It-
What? Sorry.
I'm trying to help. If it's third level or lower, it's canceled out.
Okay. Then
It's only if it's fourth level or higher. I'm
Okay.
sorry for being that dude, but
Sorry, no, you're fine.
So like
Okay, then.
the
spell is canceled.
with wait, am I loud again?
Luma is
Like,
getting.
if you're counterspelling, if you counterspell
look at
one level above
Zill.
that spell, it's automatically
And motions
canceled. But if
the
it's the same level, you have to
like
roll.
the thing with the thumb of death. Like basically killing somebody.
She ignores Bluma.
No, like a
Like,
counterspell
she
is third
acknowledges what
level.
Bluma says, she just
Counterspell's third
not
level and
respond.
lightning bolt's third level. So you have to cast fourth level
anyway.
or above.
Idris and Zill.
And then she looks back to Idris, like, what do you want to do? It's up to him.
He doesn't want to hurt his
Wait,
kid.
so
Like,
if
he
it's third level or
genuinely
lower?
is, like, looking
Guys,
at Zill
Cameron's trying
and
to
looking back at
say
V, and
something.
he looks fucking devastated. Like, he genuinely looks like
If it meets,
for
it
once, he looks almost as bad as he did when he was still being Zora. And, like, Zill would be
Okay.
able to easily tell that. And he looks at a loss for words because he doesn't know what he wants to do. And he's looking to
Is V
Zill for
walking
help.
towards us slowly?
She has stopped walking now that you've approached her.
I will say this, I'm asking out of character because I know V is not her real name, that is her nickname. Does Idris know her real name? Like her
Yeah,
full
her
name?
her full name
Yeah.
is Voyage. Zill also
Okay.
knows that.
Okay, I couldn't remember if Zill knew that or not.
Yeah.
Zill's gonna call out to her not as V but as Voyage and see if she responds.
She does not.
Okay.
She
Look
actually
like
really
it's-
she doesn't even like seem to recognize either of you at all.
Bloomers can just straight up. Bloomers can speak out to Zell and both and Idris. Look what your stupidity has done.
Now it's gonna smack Bluma in the back of the head.
Bluma, now is not the time.
I don't think you get it, do you? Of course you don't.
And I don't care.
This
Bloomers
is
can try to shoot at.
Nihilus is going to stop her.
Well, you gotta make a strength check.
Max.
I mean, yeah, make a strength check.
While that's happening also, could I ask, can we tell if she just, like, has no, like, if her memories have been erased in a way or something?
I mean, you can assume that something definitely happened to her memories.
I mean,
Can I Arcana check her and see if she's under anything like command? Just like see if what her aura is basically.
Sure. Yeah.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Other than, like, she kind of sneers and, like, just seems to go, I am not that failure.
It would be like trying to kill your
I didn't mean to go like that. Shut the fuck up.
I got
Failure.
a dirty 20 on my Arcana.
You can tell that there's something up, and you can tell that basically what it feels like is that still what you feel is just a wave of pain, a wave of sickness, of nausea, of months of unending torture and dark magic.
Oh no, bro.
It's been a long 6 months.
While they're doing that,
no.
Zenith called out General Morgan. Was there any reaction from that?
It's gonna be a long night.
So,
hi.
Bluma won the roll, by the way.
Failure.
Okay.
Failure.
Shooter.
And Nihilus tried to stop her.
What's that? What's that?
Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck?
They say when a door opens or closes.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want Bluma to fuck it up.
What is Bluma trying to do?
This is correct.
You know what? I think now's the time.
What happens if Bluma pulls the trigger without realizing
whatever that thing is? But Max,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Wait,
cast
do
a
I
spell.
shoot? Because it's
no
an
save.
action to cast it. So it had the.
I am casting Force Cage.
Well, we're not in
You're
combat, so there's
casting
no
a
like order
7th level
of things
spell.
happening.
Yeah,
You
there's
spit
not.
the staff of
It's up to
blood.
DM discretion.
And if he's doing that in
Like-
reaction, if he can
like,
cast
'cause, like-
fast enough,
like-
he
like
can
Astral-
check
If
it.
it's
Astral
done,
sees
since
that
it's
this is
being,
a very
if it's
tense
done
moment.
being, if it is
And,
being
like,
done as a reaction, then yes.
He wants
Yeah.
It
to
does
give
happen
Idris
before
the
you shoot.
chance to talk,
Yes.
at the very least. And as I said before, Force Cage has no save. And he's going to make like a 5 foot by 5 foot invisible box. That's just.
We love blood magic.
Well,
I mean, I'd also like to mention to players too. You guys saw Voyage at the funeral. She sat up front.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys saw. Most of you also saw Zill speaking to her.
Yeah, it's not a
Bluma
combat
wasn't
scenario.
there, I don't think.
Well, yeah.
No, it was Riley.
Everyone else.
Yeah, so Bluma has no idea.
Yeah.
I would say
so,
yes. Like Astral, he sees her pulling
obviously,
out the
because
gun.
all that
And he's
happened
like,
within a quick second.
nope.
So, in response to her,
just like,
Voyage saying
right
like
now.
she's not that
And like,
abomination,
and
Zill's
Astra's
gonna
just
call
like,
and ask who is she then.
now I have to take away some fucking hit points because that is a spell higher than I can cast at the moment. I'm using my blood staff.
And or just want to heal you. Just
Out of character, I'm trying to think of what to say.
Am I able to still talk?
Yeah, but you're muffled.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they can. It's just muffled.
It's muffled like as if you were in a different room, I'm assuming.
And also, wouldn't Nihilus be trapped in it because Bluma was basically on top of him?
Goes like with his staff,
and you say it was
taps on
5
the
feet by
ground
5
and cast
feet.
that spell. He's gonna look at Idris and say, "Fucking get it over with."
Hey,
Be glad he didn't make you a mannequin. Pray that he doesn't alter it further. Niles.
So to her saying she
I'm sure that kind of
envy is what she said, right?
Yeah.
Would that ring any bells from anyone who has any recollection with like the cult?
Like I think they can
obviously
make
that's
noise
who she's
coming out of
replacing
it,
was
but,
someone from there.
But yeah,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
just
like
muffled.
you
it's just muffled.
recognize because, like, you know, it's each of these generals they represent, or they are fueled by a certain sin.
Well, like Astral can,
just
Astral
infects
can like
their personality.
make it like literally however he wants. Like he can make it literally in the shape of her body.
Is there a way?
Like he could just like give her make her a mannequin, but he's giving her a bit of
personality
room to
from
move.
their own, if that makes sense.
It might take a lot of work.
Pray that I do not alter it further.
Bluma's getting so
But other than that, well, even if Nihilus was trapped, it wouldn't matter.
See what I said?
But anyway.
For fuck's sake, she's a general. Put your feelings aside.
Oh, yep. Okay. That just happens.
And we have an angry pixie and a force cage out character.
What did Orc do? Sorry, it was a little quiet.
He casted silence on Bluma.
Okay.
Isn't that like a minute?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what to say because as a character, I have, like, as a player, I have no clue what to even ask.
I'm asking Eli this, like, not Idris quite yet. Should we
it's
just,
up
like,
to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Should we just have them like run because it's like try to figure out how to help her later? Would that be smarter? Because Zill's thinking about just telling Idris to get on the cart.
I mean, it'd probably be best, but it's also the fact of we still have to get through her because she's in our path.
We're just gonna cast silence.
Mm-hmm.
Give me
Each general's gonna try to stop you on your way to Corsandus.
I'm not dealing with this right
now.
He casted silence.
Idris still looks distraught.
I mean, yeah, you can see them.
I'm thinking, what's your idea, like, out of character? Because I'm looking at things right now. See, my thought was banishment. My thought was banishment. Book it.
I think I have banishment. Let me look.
Because I have it. I would like to try and cast banishment, which is a charisma saving throw on her.
Shit, I don't have it.
Oh my god. Let's
Yeah, I
not
would
fucking
say-
do that.
Let's not.
Can Zenith kind of see
Okay,
the
so I
faces that
I
they're
need
making?
a charisma
Like,
saving throw from her because I'm gonna try and cast
like,
banishment.
Okay,
I'm
issue
trying to cast
that they're-
banishment.
Let me find her sheet.
Please have not insanely high charisma.
God, I have a dumb idea, but I'm
Please.
gonna let Kirsten finish her thoughts first.
Okay.
Out of character, Zenith could stay behind and stall her while
23.
you guys run for it.
No, not you.
Fuck. Why
Not
do
you.
you have a
Banishment
plus
could also,
19 to charisma?
like-
Oh my god.
You know,
It's
maybe I
tiefling.
should have saved
It's
the
a
demonstration.
charisma
Oh,
though.
well.
tiefling.
You can-
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, because my DC is 20, so she would straight up have to roll a nat 1. For this to pass. So obviously
You know,
that
I
doesn't
always
work.
could just cast Force Cage
Oh.
again, but I might die.
But she
So
won't.
yeah, what is your HP at?
It is currently at 74.
Are you
But
going to
he's not.
I mean, if you roll at least a 3,
roll a
that
d6 then?
fails.
I mean, can
Just,
Kane
just
also
help out.
cast banishment?
I'm just look. Max, I am going to be casting a healing spell to help Astral out. By the way, just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm going to go
That
ahead and do
is-
that before the battle.
That is 74 out of 144, so I got hit pretty hard.
I would say
Oh, I'm
yeah,
just
because if it
casting.
fails,
What
it'll
are you
banish her,
doing?
and then she'll.
Ooh, okay, so I'm already
He's
at the full.
basically
Look
just
at that.
adding a minus certain roll to her score.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
higher.
I'm chill with
DM
that.
gods. DM gods, please. Damn it!
Do it.
That's if
Well,
you
it's
want
worth it.
to.
Technically, Bluma can just make her fail. And I can also impose a D6 minus.
Max,
with
what
a
are you
reaction.
typing?
I was just
Max,
preparing another
Why not?
throw.
Wait,
It was
fuck
the
you, I
inspiration.
also have banishment. I also have banishment because I forgot to.
Well, no,
Wait,
like
wait,
okay,
if
wait,
she
fuck, no, I
if
don't. I don't have
she-
fourth
if
level
she
spells yet.
meets
Shit.
it, she beats it. So he
I
needs
thought
to
I
roll
said I
4
did.
or above.
does any other caster
Yeah,
have banishment?
I'm gonna get
Kane does.
Okay.
Kirsten
Kane
to
also
do
has
free
Bluma
wellness
has-
first.
Okay.
Bluma
You
has an
guys want me
option
to do
to help,
If you,
Okay.
but you
she's
guys
not.
silence
First-
stuff.
But you.
First things first, Zill is casting a cantrip called Word of Misfortune, and let me double check the saving throw for it. It is a
D&D gods, D&D
oh,
gods.
it's not
No!
a
As a
saving throw.
two.
She just has to minus
But-
a D4, like 1d4 to
Oh,
all of her rolls
no.
now.
I can
And now
DM inspiration
someone else,
if you guys
Zill's
want me
gonna
to.
yell to the party,
But-
someone banish her. Someone cast banishment on her.
I have been saving it for a very particular thing.
Uh-oh,
So
Max is
whatever she
rolling.
rolls
Oh,
is
no.
minus a d4.
A minus D4, Max. With a minus D4.
I'm rolling the fucking d4.
Added it onto there.
Okay,
So that's a 22.
Yes, I do. I have managed.
Or
Oh,
it does
it already
have
fails. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she just whoop.
Okay.
We're running to the cart. Like,
Yeah,
Idris
she
would grab
immediately-
Zill
Bro,
and
Zill's-
start running.
Yeah, no.
Like, no. I'd like to say something. Zill, because I assume I can do this with 2 people max because of shadow
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna cast management. Why
Zill,
not?
we are there 1 second. Like, Idris immediately grabs your hand and he goes to sprint to the cart.
Disadvantage, please.
And
Oh
you
my God.
blink and we're both on
We
the
are
cart.
trying so hard to. I
And
feel
now
this
it's
is
we
gonna be a
appear-
right day.
beside Astral Shadow. And we're like crawling out of it essentially.
Bro,
And
shadow
I'm going to
travel?
impose that minus D6. I'm going to impose that minus D6 again.
Fails.
And Calypso takes off the second that
Yeah.
Zill
Yeah,
and Idris are on the
bro.
cart.
Mine's a 23. Like if she
The moment they're
Yeah,
on the
it's
cart,
23.
I will say Zill looks at
and,
Idris
like,
and
so
all
fails.
she says
Is she
to him
banished?
is,
Is she
"Be
gone?
patient," and then she goes to her seat.
Yeah. Like, Idris
Guys
would
getting
look to
dark.
Astral and kind of put a gentle hand on him and go, "Thank you."
I have no healing spells or I'd help.
I'm also using Healing Hand to give him hit
So
points.
when is the 10 minutes of silence getting finished? Because I'm right here doing nothing.
It's been like a minute since
It's
the last
been
thing.
about 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
and Nada's like,
Bro became
let's
a monk.
go.
Astro cast that spell on me.
She's gonna look at pointing at her like throat and mouth
I'm gonna warn you guys.
because she feels like it can be silence at that point.
It's concentration.
Luma,
so
your threats do not scare us. What
I'm warning
was
you guys.
not
Astral had
just
to
a
once
general.
again use the blood staff
It is.
because
And he glances over to Zil,
'cause-
and without thinking, he's just like, "That's our daughter Voyage."
by the way, Astral is more than below half of his hit points.
So, Orc's gonna cast heal on
Is she is
Like-
Luma
like-
still silenced?
Yeah,
That's the
like,
question.
Or still has it up,
Yeah,
once-
that's what she was pointed towards
once,
to. She was
yeah,
pointing towards nothing
once
else.
we're like a significant distance away.
So she looks
Astral
at
is
Zil
just
like,
going to
"Are you
end the
stupid?"
force game. She's going to make it not
Like she was not referring to that.
Did
Yeah,
Idris,
he's
did
like,
Bluma not react to what Idris said?
No, Bluma looked as, "Are you stupid?" Again, movement.
I didn't.
Yeah.
No. Not if it's on one person.
Not. It was modified. It was
Yeah.
modified.
You know.
Because normally silence is a radius, but
Wow,
Orc
that
did modify it.
fast.
And Orc,
Okay.
are you gonna drop
I
the
thought
spell?
he dropped it. Yeah, that's why Idris started talking. He thought
Okay.
Bluma dropped it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like,
Yep, I'm well
yeah.
aware.
Sorry.
Hey,
No.
what's like,
Well, this is
because like with the
Jennifer's not
silence
allowed
spell,
off the
Bluma
card.
can't hear us either. Silence completely negates all sound coming
This is
in or out.
Well, with Orc,
Well,
It
unless
can't
it was
usually
modified
pursue-
specifically just to
it was modified.
yeah. Normally, silence just just completely makes all sound gone. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah.
He is not. Because I've been trying to get a.
He has his AP
I've
back,
also
but
been
he still looks
trying
like
to
super
get words
fatigued,
out.
basically.
Zenith was just going to ask Astral that the second that they see
Bluma, are you
her
actually
approaching to cast that blood clotting spell thing
Okay,
that makes him
Bluma?
stronger. Again,
Now, are you going to be calm?
because he will jump out back and hold off while you guys are
Because this is a tense situation, and we don't need you insulting anyone. So, are you going to be calm?
Astral just says if it comes down to it.
She takes out her journal and writes down.
He's still looking.
Yes,
not
baby,
all
promise
great.
that you and I could at least
It's
alone.
Here you go.
Like,
What'd you say?
It's
Yes,
it's like well, it's like even that
but
doesn't help
if you
much. 'Cause,
promise
like,
to at least
you know how like when someone loses blood, they start to get pale.
talk
That's
to
kind of
me
it's almost
one-on-one
like Astros not
alone.
really losing his color, but it's
Sure.
kind of looks something like
I
that.
will. I just don't want anyone to fight right now because this forest has been an entirely tense situation.
Bluma be able to talk again?
That is completely fair, and I don't blame you.
Spell, remember, Nihilus?
Bruma's gonna look at Oric like waiting if they remove the spell.
Loomis is a slur.
She takes a long deep breath and just grabs a cookie from the Nihilus got. Nihilus, let's talk for a moment. Alone.
Alright, do you
said,
guys?
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and now his emotions blew him to come over to the front of the cart.
No, I said alone.
Alright, can someone drive then?
Well,
No
I need a
offense, the
few
second you guys
moments.
begin fighting again, I'm casting silence and I'm going to bind you all to your
Alright.
chairs.
So just take a.
We are.
I'm fed up with all of your crap. No offense. I love
Do
you
you
all.
need some
Platonic.
food? Do you need water? Like
Or just snaps, and you are able to speak again. Yeah. All right.
You take a minute. You take a minute to rest. You've done a lot in a short amount of time. The fuck are electrolytes?
Dennis literally just jumps into the front seat. I got it, man. You're good.
But Bruma is just gonna look at Nihilus waiting on him.
Asher's gonna be like, okay.
He's gonna look at Orcs
he's
later,
gonna
and then he's just gonna walk over to Bluma.
He's gonna start dragging him until
what Asher's gonna do is
at least 60, 90 feet away.
It's
almost like he's it almost to people looking at him almost looks like he's tortured.
Yeah.
So he's gonna tap the
stopping
staff
Bluma.
again and
The
cast
most-
haste on fucking
Yes,
on
this
Felicia,
is
so she can
also,
just book it down the fuck, so she can just
where we
keep
are in
running
Exeter.
faster and faster.
Astral, I could have done that.